Hello, everybody. We're playing Stardew Valley. We're gonna start marathoning through. Not a literal marathon of just continuous play, but playing a whole lot of different farming games that you're able to play, grab them off of Steam and the like. We're starting with Stardew Valley, as it really started the trend of farming games. Even though Harvest Moon has been around for quite some time, it didn't really inspire a whole sort of genre really being put out until Stardew Valley get it. And everyone pointed over and said, I love that one. And then just a bunch of people went out and started making their own. So, we are on the Stardew Valley train. We make a new file. Alright. I don't know why the music is so much louder here at the intro area than when you get into the game. Regardless, here we are, the default skin 1, hair 17, 111. Let's go ahead, but we'll pause on the name. We'll get to the name at the end. That way we have some time to think about it while we make our character, and then we can kind of modify the name depending on how our character looks. So, let's maybe start with the hair over here. I kind of want to try to carry the same character as best as we can throughout all of our plays of these different farming games. Not able to start with hats is a bummer. Well, come on, you think you're born with a hat or something? A hat is for the cool, higher level farmers, the wealthier people, huh? Hats are essential in life. Not unless you can buy them. Jane Deere getting isekai'd through all the farming sim universes, huh? Exactly. That's what's going on. Should we just go with something? Keep in mind, for the names, I'm gonna notate down Jane Deere as a possibility. We want to keep them relatively short too, because I have no idea what our restrictions are going to end up being for name length in future games. Janet Corn. That's not terrible. Okay. Hairstyle. We need sort of a good farmer look, right? Like a nice, sweet farming lady. Quick note, I like this little tiny cow look. This looks kind of like Woody's hair from Toy Story. You get this one, you get him a little cowboy hat, and then you could just be Woody. Yeah? Woody's a real boy now. Kind of like the Pinocchio case, except cowboy. And it was a toy rather than just a wooden puppet. Gotta have it short or tied back. Can't work with hair in your face. But, well, look at that. We could have long, flowing, poofy hair. Look at all of that hair we could have. In the way of farming? Oh, never! I can't help but kind of think of Katie hair with this style. First Katie. There were any with braids too. I would just think of it like Petri as well. Too poofy, nightmare to brush. Oh. These hairs all look new. That's what I thought too when I was setting up. There's also new farms too. I think Stardew, at least since the last time I played it, it's also entirely possible. I had uninstalled and reinstalled Stardew. I don't think these should be from a mod as a result, but if they are, oops. Regardless, I'm definitely feeling some kind of... I like this variation of the 62, because it's like you wake up in the morning, you've styled your hair, it's looking perfect. Look at that magnificent wave. And then you're at the end of the day now, you've gone out, taken care of your farm. You went out and fought some monsters, and now you've gotten back home at the night. And you've looked at yourself in the mirror, and this is your hair now. Yeah, I don't think long. I definitely think, yeah, a ponytail style is what we're needing. Though then again, we could go with a mohawk mullet, Chet. Doesn't that scream farm girl to you? You can always walk backwards and face the wrong way, reverse cowgirl. Dang it, slime. Oh. Oh. This one has a little hairband in it. See, this one would be pretty close to a Petri hairstyle right here, because it's got the little hairband with it. Oh. It doesn't have quite the right bang style to it, but still. Look, yeah, adorable. Here's one. This one has just 2 ponytails at the back. Ooh. No, this one isn't actually... I don't know. Is that him? Enhance. Does that look like it's supposed to be a little side ponytail to you? Because when I turn it, it looks more like it's just pulled over her shoulder. Especially at the back. I'm not really seeing any ponytail action. It only really looks like it at this front piece, but not so much here. It's clearly one half of a beard. Oh no, the I'm an anime mom who's going to die for a tragic backstory haircut. Hang on though, Twitchy. Isn't that essentially what is gonna happen to our character here? She's gonna be dying and isekaiing into other farming games? Her anime mom backstory that she's going to die? I'm gonna have to notate down this hairstyle now just because of that. Dang it. Alright, 37 is a possibility. Ooh! Okay. This is pretty quintessential farm girl, I feel like. You got a little bit of the femininity with the way that the bangs kind of loop around like that. But then you got a ponytail in the back, so everything stays out of the way. 36, pretty good. Alright, this is all down, not quite. No ponytails or pulled back. This one just got 2 side buns. That doesn't scream very farmery to me. This one's not bad. It's just got 2 little baby ponytail pieces. That's just Princess Leia. And Princess Leia isn't a farm girl. It's ridiculous. She's a princess, dude. Look, this one's just a little bun. I think the ponytails were working a little bit better in that style. Here's another pullback ponytail, but I like the other one better. I think I am a fan. I like this swirls happening. It's kind of funny looking at this hair, and it looks very sort of swirled pompadour-y, but then you flip it to the side, and it's just kind of like a sad, droopy bang. It's baby pompadour. It's gotta get bigger. You need to grow your hair out a little bit more, put some more gel in it. Oh. One day, that pompadour will be big and strong, too. Just give it some time, okay? Alright, I think it's between these two. I think these are my favorite, 36 and 37. Now that that has been pointed out, I think it's just so hilarious, the idea. The anime mom. Okay, I'm off to family luncheon. Have a fun stream, everyone. Alright, bye, Twitchy. Thanks for coming on by. So I didn't know Sag was a Twitch emote and thought it meant like bummer and said it in a game's global chat and Jimbo made fun of me. Oh no, Emily. Except you've accidentally said it out loud, not even knowing it was an emote. Oh no. I posted an image in the Discord that 37 reminds me of. I guess I should go ahead and take a look over at what that... Oh, I see, huh? Let me just, pull it up for chat here, then. Alright, I need to grab an image. Just, navigate over to where I saved it real quick. This is what it reminds Uncle Phil of. Right here. See this? Virtually identical to him. I think we're gonna go with number 36. Good Christ almighty, I just sat back down. What did I miss? We were deciding on hairstyles and Phil pointed. He looked over and said, hey, this 37 over here? Yeah, that one, it reminds me of this guy. This guy? Right here? With the little tentacle flip around? Yeah, that's what's happening with this hair over here. Mm-hmm. Huh? How do you wear your head tentacle, Archon? Especially if you zoom in on it. Oh no. Alright, we'll go with the general ponytail. Oh no, it's like you were caressing that dude with the pointer hand? Okay, maybe I was. I wanted to feel his head tentacle. Okay, we're gonna go with this hairstyle then. Head tentacle, my beloved. Okay, now let's race through the shirts, because there are a billion of them. We want something farmery. And the first one, default is farmery, sure, but we want maybe something a little bit different happening. I like this one's got a little skull on it. Here's another variation of farmer shirt. That's alright, that's not bad. Though at the same time, does it become too plumbery if you've got overalls? I guess both, look, ribs. Both kind of fit that farmer aesthetic and plumber aesthetic when you've got overalls. This one's okay, but I don't know, that's quite what I want. I love the little sailor collar on this one. Adorable. But we are not sea peoples. We are farm peoples. Do any of them? Oh look! We've got a pink variation of overall. Wait, so's that one. What is there a match? Wait. We've only got 3 paint pieces. We've got pants, skirt short, long skirt, poofy skirt. I like the little tiny shorts, long dress, and we could make them match whatever top piece we're wearing. This one's got... This one almost makes me think of something like, Mom Farmer over here, right? Is that what we're gonna go for now? We're gonna swap the hair over to head tentacle, and we're gonna be a farmer mom? This kind of looks like a Sailor Scout. Is there a Sailor Scout that wears an outfit like this? Does a mom farmer farm moms? Yes, because guess what chickens and cows do? Like, what they are? They have the eggs. They have the baby cows. Those are moms. Now, I know you commented on that head tentacle, but I'm gonna say I kind of like the look, though, of this. We'll switch back to 36, and we'll keep going with the shirts here. Oh, this one has an adorable collar. But that's not very farmer-y, is it? Mouse shirt? Huh. I kind of like the yellow on that. This green and green shirt, though, like a green overall section with kind of a green shirt, that's a little bit clashy. This one's 69, by the way. What is happening? I always go with the overalls. There's another overall variation then, too, with 72. Look, this one looks like I'm wearing some waist-high pants. Ooh, there's a variation of Mario-style overalls, almost. But Mario is wearing red shirt, right? Now my mind is gonna mix up which color's which. Is this just a green gorilla shirt? Or is that supposed to be big alien head? Because I'm just looking at it like it's the chest of a gorilla, but green. It's a me, Fario, with that other one. Oh dear. Oh, the happy ghost shirt. She's a farmer, but also a believer. Think of it, of course, best friend, because what always happens on farms? Crop circles. She's waiting for the day to be taken away for her alien boyfriend. Little bow tie. Here's another variation of the overall piece, except I guess it's not quite overalls, it's just suspenders. Pixelation. I've only got so much detail that I can put on this little thing, so it loses. Ooh! Waluigi Farmer. This is it. Now we just need the right color to match. This is kind of more of a flat gray. Maybe around right there. We need it a little bit more desaturated, I think. A little bit darker down. Oh, kind of can see it better from the back side than the front, I feel like. Wait. Definitely staying a little bit lighter here. I think this is about as close as we're going to get it, or alternatively, close enough to where I don't care. We're not going to stay with this character forever. It's only for today. It doesn't have to be 100% perfection. Can she wear a purple hat? At least in our lifetime, no. I'm gonna be thinking about Kaiji the whole stream now. Dang it, Willie? Glasses, lipstick, glasses, cyborg eyepiece, glasses, necklace, sunglasses, necklace, glasses, duckbill. And that's it. And hello there, the man 630. Welcome. I don't think she needs anything. If I put something like sunglasses on her, I'm dubious that other future farming games will have the option for sunglasses. I think maybe at the most glasses. So we're gonna leave that off. What is that weird cat emote? Is it a League thing? It is a League thing. Twitch a little bit ago put out, what, 4 emotes that were all League related. We can make her into Raiden. I mean, yeah. But Raiden isn't much of a farmer. Now I'm picturing Raiden, and he's got his wheat field growing, and he steps outside and pulls out his swords and says, "Aha! It's time to start the harvest. My wheat has finally reached peak ripeness levels." Okay, now we've got our farmer name. What are we gonna name her? Are we going to keep it basic then and go with Jane Deere? Since we have John Deere, she's Jane Deere. And then we need farm name and favorite thing. So, what would her farm name be? If she's over here looking a little bit like Waluigi. What do we call it? Oh, well, Sweet Apple Acres and apples. We trying to make it like, My Little Pony over here? But thank you, Hoshizaku, for the bit. Appreciated. Farm name, The Bone Zone. As a reference to Welly, get your mind out of the gutter. I don't know about you, but Welly does not exactly give off the farm vibes. If I name the farm name Bone Zone, that's not very farmery for Miss Jane Deere over here. She can also be called Macy Ferguson, a different tractor brand. One that would be more discreet and everyone, like myself, would look over and say, Massey Ferguson? That sounds like just a name to me. For a moment there, it didn't click with me that farm name was the name of the property, and I thought it was like her gang name. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? I've lived on farms! Prove it, Willie. I meant more along the lines of just the general context of if I just grabbed anyone in chat, it's not instantly like, ah yes, that right there, I instantly think farmer, like I would if I looked over at a John Deere tractor, you know? Now I want to name this the farm name. We're forced to have farm in it, by the way. You can see it right here slapped on the end. Farm. If it was some kind of gang name variation. Or what if it was a scam name, you know, trick people into coming here. Insert farm name that Caco picks. Wow, that one's a great one. Just that. 1-800-FARM. Or 911-FARM. This place is gonna need some help. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. Oh no. Now, what is my favorite thing? We're just gonna go with 911-FARM. All of our farms now, short, simple, to the point, we're 911-FARM. Now, what is my favorite thing? It's gotta be something farm, right? Potatoes. My favorite thing is just potatoes. It's a little bit simple. Is there a more interesting variation on potatoes that we could do? Fake fan Caco hates potatoes. It's technically true. I I personally do hate potatoes. That will never be my favorite thing. But Jane Deere over here, maybe she does like potatoes. You know, we would both be at the dinner table together. She would have made up some mashed potatoes and moved it over towards me. I would have said, no, thank you, Jane Deere. I hate potatoes. You can have them all for yourself. And then Jane Deere would just frown at me, kick me out of her house at this horrible transgression. And then I'd have to go eat somewhere else. And hello there, TV. And welcome. Boiled peanuts, pecan pie. Man, Chet, you're really stuck on food, huh? This is favorite thing. It doesn't say you have to do something you eat, no? Like, if you listed off your own personal favorite things, would food be at the top? Wait. Favorite thing, John Deere or James Deere? Her tractor. That's it. Her favorite thing. I like then Petra's just like bananas. I like the tractor. Animal preference. Here's another thing that I think some recent update of Stardew added. Is that you can actually have different animals now. Or really like different colorations. Basic cat, gray cat, yellow cat with a little bell. Basic dog, dog with pointy ears, dog with floppy ears. And as much as I love cats, especially this gray one, it's adorable. Look at its little nose right there. I think dogs are maybe more farmer-y. And since this one's the basic one, then clearly we can't pick this one. We have to keep it interesting. I'm gonna pick the powerful, the onion dog. Is this supposed to be the onion dog? Well, that looks a little bit like an onion. Jane does sound more like a dog person anyway, you're right. Looking over at Waluigi, farmer Waluigi lady. Honestly, I think Waluigi would probably have a cat. Maybe I'm overlapping Petri into that a little bit, thinking of Petri as Watry, but still. I'm pretty sure farmers own tigers. I mean, if they're able to, hell yeah. And hello there, Twitching Pickle. Ander, ignore the 4. Welcome. Hello. We're gonna stick with dog here, though. Now, pretty sure farmers own sentry guns. Well, it's the best way to keep your crops safe, right? Or at least Netflix told me so with the with the tigers. Okay. We didn't change the eye color, we didn't change the hair color yet. So I think we're gonna do some green eyes. Do it. We'll stick to channel thematics here. Or this is Jane Deere. Doesn't the John Deere tractor brand use sort of a green color for its branding? So we'll give her green eyes. That looks a little bit too blue, but it's a little bit hard to get quite the right color. I think that one's okay. And now for the hair color. What? Now, I think Waluigi just had basic brown hair, and if we're thinking farmer, I think brown is maybe a little bit more quintessential there. But that's not very happening anime, and I'm living in an anime isekai world, so this is where we're going to mix it up. We need to give her some anime hair color. So green isn't really a great one. Green always ends up, or not always, but frequently ends up just looking kind of strange. And not a lot of anime girls are given green hair anyway. That's not hair, that's moss. A fair point, you can't have green. Blue's not a bad option, though. Maybe we should opt for something like pink purple, so it is a little bit along the lines of her outfit look here. And pink is pretty classic when it comes to anime, I feel like. But the pink just feels like it clashes with this purple so much. Her name is Farm Luigi. That's not bad. But we're not going to be able to carry this look in other games very well. I think I just like the basic Jane Deere a lot more. You've got to have blue hair to be an anime? Alright, alright. Blue it is then. I think the blue is gonna look better with her outfit anyway, and you know what? Just straight up that shade. I think that looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and just stick with the standard farm here. And there we go. It's Jane Deere, living on the 911 hot farm, thinking about tractors. Yes. Okay. Very Bulma. Oh no, she is Bulma. It's a character from Dragon Ball, right? Uh-oh. I have to look it up. Oh, wow, it is very close. Huh. Huh. Well, I guess we're a cross between Waluigi and Bulma now. And we missed maybe a little bit of the dialogue there because I clicked out of the game. Look, as long as Goku doesn't show up, it's all good. I start sweating. I want you to have this sealed envelope. Thanks, Grandpa. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Santa? What if Grandpa is Santa? Look, he's got a little picture of Grandma on the fireplace, too. There will come a day when you will feel crushed by the burden of modern life. One day, I'm gonna just be sitting in my office going, I want everything to change, and your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. I already do, Santa. Well, dear, no. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. He knew what was gonna happen. Grandpa is actually a clairvoyant psychic or something, and he knew. He knew. Where the heck is my sudden farm inheritance? Seriously, where's mine? Look at everybody working. What? Hang on, this guy? You can see him licking his lips. Oh, he loves it. Are we sure that this guy's actually working over here and isn't looking up something else on his desktop computer? Welly, I didn't know you worked here too. Huh? My envelope. Don't mind if I do. Dear Jane Deere, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. There's something kind of poignant about the real connections with other people and nature when we're here playing a video game on a stream. I've enclosed the deed to that place. My pride and joy. 911 Farm. Grandpa, you named it 911? Are you sure that was a good idea? It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Okay. It's a Super Smash Brothers invitation. Oh my god, finally! Farmer Waluigi's in Smash. Recall what we made her look like, and she got the Smash invite. The day that we've all been waiting for. I like the little bird that was on the sign up there. Very cute. Can I keep him as a pet? Why wasn't bird an option? Hello, you must be Jane Deere. I'm Robin. Hang on, now that we're past the intro, let me turn up the volume. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm is right over here, if you'll follow me. So if Waluigi dresses as Bulma, he's in? Finally, Waluigi makes it in. He just had to pretend he was Bulma for a little while. This is 911 Farm. Oh my god, it's a mess. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have cleaned it up in no time. I'm looking around at all the weeds. I turn around and I get back on the bus. Wait, there are any stars here, and where's all the Mountain Dew? And there's no valley here. What the heck is this? I think Grandpa scammed me. And here we are, your new home. However, we do get a free house out. Wait a second, why is Lewis already inside this place? So I just realized Gramps had this farm sit in squalor for years because the time wasn't right for you to have it. He had to wait for me to have it until I actually want it. I like though too that Grandpa has given me this envelope and says don't open it until you feel everything has become terrible, okay? And then my character has just, you know, Jane over here has just kept this envelope with her the entire time going, do I feel empty and alone right now? No? I'll look at it later then. Oh, the new farmer. Break in case of urban depression. That's it. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. I'm finally popular? It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house. Very... He looks to the side. Rustic. You let us get completely worn down, nothing before giving us a brand new chance. I mean, isn't that the best time to start over, is when you want to just abandon everything else? You're like, nothing's left here. That's when you can really start new and fresh. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Oh, and hello, good morning to you too, Dagnardio. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. I don't know that I want to call the house crusty either. What? Rude. Don't listen to her, Jane dear. Dude, I didn't realize it until now when I just read this out. That makes it sound like I'm saying, Jane, dear, are you alright, dear? Isn't it from 101 Dalmatians. Lady and the Tramp. Isn't the wife's name something like Jane? Or is it the husband name that's John? Something like that? And so they'd go like, oh, Jane, dear. And that's how the dogs identified them then? Or, it's been a long time. I might be misremembering, but that That's what my mind is telling me. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Marketing. Oh, dang it, he's on to me. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. And there he goes. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. You know, I've just considered the fact that if we use this shipping bin to ship stuff, that means if we went out and got ourselves the milk, and then you'd have it be summertime, and you go milk your cows in the morning, you grab this bottle of milk, searing hot in the summer, you go out and put it into your shipping bin, and then that's not collected until the following day by the mayor. That means all of your milk has just been sitting there on a hot summer day in that shipping bin. Cold compartment. That was just a little wooden box. There ain't no cold compartment in there. It gets shipped as cheese. Oh. The dark side has been discovered. Now we've got some parsnips. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. Wow, thanks, Mayor Lewis. You bought us some seeds. Except I can't plant any of them because it's a mess out here. So we're gonna have to tidy up a little bit. Chop down the weeds, get rid of all this long grass, to open up a nice little patch over here. And after we get these planted and watered, we'll maybe take a peep around town and get a little tour. Meet all of our neighbors. Thanks for the $1 packet of seeds, Mayor. I hope you didn't break the bank. You know, I've never actually played this game. The sprite work is very vibrant. It is. I like the overall look of it. Personally, I think I know that Katie, Cursed Katie, doesn't like the portraits very much, and she always gets mods to change how they look. Personally, I think they're kind of fitting with the style of game. She hates it! Oh. I don't know. I think it's kind of fitting. I do remember once when I had installed a Hairstyle mod pack. I didn't like how any of them were sprited pixeled. I think I went through and looked at a bunch of different hair mod stuff, and most of them, in my opinion, just didn't really feel like they looked quite right with the rest of the game stylistically. I always use portrait and furniture mods. I think the only mod that I had used for the portraits was for Elliot, to change how he looked, because he didn't feel like he fit very well with the character sprite. As well as the shader that makes the dirt less yellow. What? Is there a problem with the yellow dirt? You mean you don't go outside and go, ah yes, the ground looking very yellow today, as per usual? What if it's just that a lot of animals come out here to go to the bathroom, you know? I think I played this once, but couldn't get into it, so I refunded it. That's fine. You know, even with Stardew Valley being considered very good, a lot of people like it. That doesn't mean everybody does. And if you go and ask a certain group of people, they might just point at you and say, oh, it's because you've got terrible taste. Don't listen to them. Like what you want. Step outside into the world and say, this is my favorite video game. And then just start hitting the ground with your real life hoe. It fits with the color palette. It's bright and cartoony. I would say that's fair. It also helps it set it apart from the trees. But Petrie is the one that's grabbing that reshader, whatever, to change the dirt color. So Petrie has a good eye for color, so I'm sure whatever she's picked to swap it over to still looks very nice. And it is her Stardew Valley world, so you can't stop her anyway. I also have a tree mod. Petrie just wants to bend the world to her whims, and she changes it up however she wants. Now, let's see. We have 15. Got 3. I'm pretty sure in Stardew, as I remember that it's only particular plants that you can't walk on top of, so we should be fine with just doing a chunk. And now we grab our watering can and water one by one. I suppose when you've played a game long enough, you start to crave a different lick of paint on it, sort of like Minecraft texture packs. You know, I see that as a particular fair point, because there's one case where you might get used to how it looks and go like, it looks alright to me. But then, at the same time, you might finally swap it up with some other kind of texture pack, and then you look around at that one and go, you know what? This actually looks way better than vanilla. And let me tell you, after I changed out the Minecraft texture pack default, or I guess they call them resource packs now, I like them so much more than default Minecraft. It kind of makes me oftentimes look at default Minecraft and go, this is kind of ugly looking. Where's my new resource pack? Especially since some people will change the textures of the different tree components, so your doors will straight up look different, and your fences will straight up look different. They'll even sometimes add a little bit of three-dimensionality to some pieces, like with the Minecraft tracks, so they're not just completely flat to the ground. They'll have they'll be a little bit raised up, and it adds such a nice touch to it. Personally, what I dislike, though, with some Minecraft resource packs is when they add a higher resolution to them. You know, like, especially the ones that go 256 by 256. I think it looks too bizarre to have such a high resolution when everything is completely squared off the way it is. Oh yeah, I definitely played this game 1 or 2 times without mods. I have hundreds of hours in Stardew. Haha, I do as well! Since I played this back when it first came out, that's when I played most of it. So I definitely played it when it was very vanilla. And I never really played it with mods very much. Again, the most I had really done mod-wise is with just Elliot, but since, again, I spent most of my time playing Stardew closer to when it first released, a time when there weren't really any mods. And when I went back to play it, I really just went for some hairstyle mods at most. Yeah, and just that Elliot portrait mod. But even then, I didn't have that originally. I only had really added that on because I had been playing multiplayer with my sister, and she wanted to swap out the Elliot portrait. So that way we'd be consistent between our 2 games, and so I'd be looking at essentially the same person. I swapped out my game with that mod too. My chow mein was beyond scuffed, missed a lot of ingredients, but what I did make was good. Well, that's what really matters in the end, right? That it's so tasty. Sad cave. Well, since my energy is pretty low there now, 280 out of 270, maybe what I should have done is plant a couple of spots here. I wonder if we can squeeze that in with 28 energy. 18. Looking at 14. I think we should be good. It's only taken one apiece, and then we just plant our mixed seeds. Right there at the end. The other ones ended up looking like they all might be parsnips too. Hard to tell when they're just at the seed stage. This one's clearly different though, so whatever that one's gonna be. That one's the height of excitement. Flower. Lot of free nips if they are. What? Oh, parsnips. I'm like, huh? You know, the other day at work, we were talking about some old candy types, and one of my coworkers was like, man, does anyone remember Nips? They're these old chocolate treat things. Do they still make them? And a couple of other of us were like, huh? Nips? And one of my coworkers had Googled it, looked it up, and I did so on my side, and after I typed in Nips, and it came up with first just the candy, but then there was a lady in one of the image relations that had, she was wearing a shirt, but they were, maybe not with anything underneath that shirt, and I was like, oh my god, I probably shouldn't have just outright Googled Nips, huh? And then, speaking of Nips, here's Penny over here. We just talked to her. I think Penny, as I was thinking about the different girls in town I like, I'm very fond of Penny. She's very sweet, very cute, very caring. Speaking of Nips, I mean, yeah, because she's a lady. And really, even if we went over to talk to a dude, they also have nips, right? Everybody has nips. Are you sure you weren't fine with seeing those search results, seeing as I was at work? No, it's not exactly a search result I would like to see while I'm here sitting at my office desk. We also got out kind of late, so everyone was just kind of heading to bed. I look at the calendar. We've got Lewis at the weekend, there's Vincent, we've got an egg festival, we've got the sad flower dance where you're doomed to be alone. Haley's over here. Look, there's Emily too. Penny was the one I picked. I would say Penny is high tier when it comes to Stardew Valley. Definitely one of the top ladies in my opinion. And I think I'm going to leave myself selected on tools, so if I accidentally left click, it's just with the scythe. Ugh. Look at all those weeds. They need to be cut. I take them out. Ooh, look at that. We even got more mixed seeds out of it. Yes. Yes, my farmer need to cut down any plants that shouldn't be growing. I need to take them out. Krobus as topmost tier. Are you able to marry Krobus though? You can have them move in? What? What? This is something that I didn't realize, and that means it was definitely added in to an update at some point after I started playing. Wow. It's the best option. Willie looks at romance and shoves it out the window and says, nah, I'm just gonna become roommates with the sewer boy. My shadow blob waifu. It's going to rain all day. Hey, that means we don't have to water anything tomorrow. spirits aren't doing so hot today. They're not very happy. So we're gonna have poor luck. Oh, I got a letter! Hello there. I just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willie? You know, I think we almost need to stay off the topic of things like nips, because otherwise I'm gonna be over here looking at the letters and I'm gonna be seeing you should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you from Willie. I'm watering my plants now. It's Sunday. Oh no. Please, someone post the Petri Nun emote in chat. What am I doing? It's Sunday, please! Nips and Willies, no, this can't be happening. Not on the Lord's Day. Thank you, Dagnardio, for posting the Petri Nun. Need to face it towards myself. What? My inventory. It's too full. How am I supposed to pick flowers under these circumstances? I need to get myself a new backpack. If the Lord didn't want to talk about nips and willies, why'd he hand them out, huh? Is this an argument, though? It's like, you know, God didn't give us wheels for feet. Why are we driving around in cars, huh? Huh? You want to go to New York from California? Better start walking. God gave me wheels. You guys don't have wheels? Oh, no, I've just got feet at the end of my legs. Oh man, I feel scammed now. And thank you, Ribs, for resubscribing for 4 months. Appreciated. But God gave us the capability to make cars. I'm in divinity school, and in the ordination process, there's a lot of talk of nips and willies throughout scripture. It's all good. I like the idea that that's the justification for it. And hello there, Prowler Pangolo, and welcome. Hi there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Glad to finally meet you. And God gave us the capability to murder, so that's fine too. Now there's an argument. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. I finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Ding. You received a bamboo pole. Why, don't mind if I do, Will. Oh, dang it, I forgot about my full inventory. Guess I'll throw out the clay. Take the bamboo rod. Now he's just gonna look sadly at the water. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come on by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Get it? 'Cause they're fish, so they're stinky. That's what my old papa used to say anyway. And then he just starts smoking a pipe. And, by the way, thank you for following, Prowler. Appreciate it. watched you for a while, but this is the first time where there's been a reason to speak up about God, Nips, and Willies. Yeah, it's like, finally, this is my place, my time, and then you took the opportunity and rolled right in. Do jellyfish smell? Can we sell those? I mean, if we can catch them, then we can give them a little sniff and find out. Do not have 300 pieces of wood, we cannot go over that bridge. You know something else, chat, as we talk about God and Nips and Willies? I was watching on YouTube. Ooh, I'm mixing up the people. I don't remember if it was Defunct Land on YouTube, or if it was, I think they're Sunbright Films, maybe, that they do some abandoned videos as well. They were talking about Coney Island. Let's see, I'm talking tutoring Vincent and Jazz today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life with the little children. And at one of the theme parks that was built at Coney Island, this is like the early 20-ish period, or early 20s period. Look, here's the sports guy Alex. And I keep interrupting myself. Let me take the theme parks to the side for just a moment here. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think you're going to get along. It does not fit for him. Look at him over here. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think we're going to get along great. I'm Alex. Let's go ahead and just continue cleaning up my farm. We'll save the people interaction for tomorrow when it's raining. Okay. Now the theme parks over there on Coney Island. Hello there, kitty. Welcome. There was one of them. Coney Island, described in what they were talking about in the video, didn't have a, at first it started out with kind of a rough reputation. Theme parks started going in. They started kind of gearing towards a, not seedy. Seedy isn't the right word, but because, okay, my thoughts are all over the place because there's a couple of things happening here. One, you have the theme parks, and you have it be in that sort of very early days. And you're not supposed to be touching people too much of the opposite gender, That's inappropriate and all. Lady holding her hand, touching her shoulder. No, that's improprietous. But here you are over at these Coney Island amusement parks where they're spinning you around on these spinny rides, and oh man, oh dear, look, that lady just fell over and you can see some of her legs now. Inappropriate. Wait, you're walking under this little blowing wind section where it's all spooky and crazy and it's blowing up her skirt. Now you can see her undergarments. Oh my god. Whoa. And then, so as a result, because you're able to technically do all of these sort of scandalous deeds at this theme park, it's technically okay. There was one ride that was built that was kind of themed around, what was it? It was either somewhat themed around hell or themed around, it had some religious topic to it. And so one of the pieces that they built for sort of an attraction for it, or decoration you might say, is they put a big statue outside of the ride entrance that was a naked lady. But it was an okay naked lady because it was Bible related, say. So technically, all is above board, It's not just some random lady. When it comes to nudity and religion, that's an approval right there. So now you, as an amusement park goer, You could go on down to ride this ride that has a statue of a large naked lady, and it's totally appropriate. Hey bro, do you want to head over to the amusement park? We could bring along Elizabeth and Beth over here, right? And then we can take a peek at some statue booba. And it's all good, bro. No issues here. And then the other guy's like, oh, hell yeah. Believe it or not, Hellgate was an attempt at Christian evangelism. No joke. Oh, no. Huh. I believe, too, as I faintly think about art history, why many of the sort of topics around Greek mythology and the like would have nudity in it, because it was kind of like a loophole happening over there where you could paint naked people and have it be technically appropriate, because hey, mythology, dude, it's fine, nothing inappropriate happening here. This isn't erotic, it's just art. Them Greeks love to just let it all hang out. Evangelism is really gross. Seems like Creation was the one with the big boobed lady statue out in front, which makes sense. Different ride from Hellgate. Or Counterpoint, yeah. It's fine to show a nipple if it's a Valkyrie painting. That's right. You just need a reason for it, and then you're all good. Or the like. Teehee. This is like school days, you know? If you had a proper porn mag or book or inappropriate medias, that's a finger wagging right there. But if you're just in the library with your bro, you sit down, you grab the anatomy book, you know, the health book, and you look at the pictures in there, you can point and say, dude, look at that. It's a penis right there. And then you both giggle to each other, and it's all above board because it's medical. God, people did that in class. That's right. You as a small school lad. It's fine to look at, 'cause it's health. Ha-ha! Got you, education. Look, my farm's already looking so much nicer with all of these weeds cleared out. Now we will slowly work on chopping down some of these rocks. You know, I do have a couple of new mixed seeds we could be planting. I could even, I could have, since I have 500 gold in my pocket still, I could have gone over to the shop and bought some seeds. Or like when you open the first page of a textbook and there's a note that says go to page 145 and on that page there's a boob and some cock. People did that too? That's hilarious. Here you are, little school lad, and you're like, I'm gonna do my future student compatriots a solid, and I'm gonna tell them where they can do the speed run. Don't worry, dude. I've got you covered. You don't need to look through the book yourself. Page 145, now. Every time you gotta hand me bet down book. Page 145, now. Trust me, you won't regret it. You flip over and that's all it is. The textbooks in my high school were some real Goosebumps, choose your own adventure nonsense, but with poorly drawn weenies. Stick your booba and wangs as far as you can see. Oh boy. Sunny day tomorrow. Oh man. But the spirits are feeling better today. By the way, hello there, shy guy. Welcome. This tree trying to grow up right next to my crops? That ain't happening. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Yeah, I remember when I had to throw out some clay because of my backpack being full. Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's general store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Damn targeted ads, they're watching us. I can't even escape and keep privacy on my own farm. Oh, jeez. Now let's see. I do have enough wood here now, though. So I can go ahead and make myself a chest. That way we can offload some of this trash so that we can free up some pocket space. I'm gonna keep all my tools on me for now, I think. No, you want to keep the hoe on you because you never know when you're gonna see a couple of wiggling worms in the dirt and you want to free them from their prison and put them in your pocket. It's your phone, it's listening. But I don't have a phone. Also, this window right here, don't like it. Let me put it over here. Alright, I'm looking myself with this pickaxe in my hand over here. Looking up at the time. Looking up at the weather. It's time to do a little bit of town exploration. Maybe we could do a little bit of fishing too, because I do have this bamboo pole in my inventory. Oh yeah, I forgot this is locked at the start. No railroad for us. With that nice spot up there. Yeah, there's nothing along that route. And I think this is blocked off at the start too, yeah. I wonder who that guy is. I never see him again. I suppose they hired him from out of town to do that work. The itch to play Stardew is rising. Itches be crazy. Wait. I want to go back to Stardew, but I'm too busy with a different farming game. A Monster Hunter. Hey. Me too. Is that Bob the Builder? He did have a yellow hat, huh? That could have been Bob. Wait. No, Bob doesn't have any facial hair. That guy that was out working on the rocks did have facial hair. Robin, what do you have? Oh, look, if we wanted more windows on our house, we can just buy more. It's that easy. And we got some chairs, dressers. Oh, look at that pink plush seat. It's adorable. There isn't... Huh? Workbench when crafting here, you'll have access to materials and any adjacent chests. What? This is newer. This was not around when I was playing Stardew. This is... Right? I want this at some point. Or I would want this if we would get to that point. Oh, we're definitely not gonna make it. But hoo boy, if this isn't a great addition to Stardew right here. Being able to just have all your shit in your chests and not needing to go rifle through it in order to do any crafting. Love when games have a pull items from nearby chests function. Yes, it is such a good quality of life feature, especially if you're in a game where you have a ton of shit. Oh boy. See? And now I'm looking over here at the telephone. We don't have this in our house? How are they listening? And that's about it. Alright, Robin, how about not upgrading house, but if I look at some things we can construct. Got the coop, barn, well, silo, mill, shed, fish pond. Oh, this fish pond is adorable. Cabin, 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 stable, slime hutch. The hutch for slime. Slime. You could build you a house. Shipping bin. And that's it. I think the only one that's really relevant to us in any way closest is the silo over here, since then we can store all the grass we're cutting. But we don't have any copper bars, so that's not happening. They've got a microphone in your toilet, but I don't have a bathroom either. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. Build a house for making baby slimes? Wait, how do you make baby slimes? Mitosis! Greetings, I'm Demetrius, a local scientist and father. Thank you for introducing yourself. I knock on this lady's door. Come outside. I need to become friends with you. I need to have a conversation. Look, we're wearing kind of similarly colored overall sets. Yours is blue and purpley pink. Mine's purple and grayish black. We've got similar fashion sense. Hello? I'm knocking on her door. She's ignoring me. I forgot Maru existed. It's kind of easy to forget about some of these characters. I hardly ever see her when I play. Everyone forgets Maru exists. Oh, poor Maru. There's Sebastian. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. He's the cool, edgy boy. You can tell because his hair is black and is partially covering one of his eyes. I like Maru. Dagnardio, that means you just get more Maru for yourself. That is a feature. Well, I don't know if you want to call it a feature, but something I liked in some of the Harvest Moon games. They don't have it in all of them. When they have rival marriages, because there's always a part of me that I feel kind of bad for the characters, where it's like you marry one of them, and that's the only person that then ends up with a relationship, and everybody else in town is just doomed to be single. I want rival marriages so that everyone else can have love too. I'm looking for someone to bring me copper ores. Clint? What? How does he think this is gonna happen? The mine's blocked off. Clint? You better be offering a lot more than 200G if you're gonna expect to get anybody to sell you anything. Dude, it's day 3. Kinda like how Nami leaves if you don't marry her. Yeah, or in 64, Harvest Moon 64 with Karen. She'll also leave if you don't befriend her or marry her or convince her to stay. Gone forever. I don't see anything that we can collect on the beach, but we could go do a little bit of fishing out here. That's why he needs the copper. Yeah, but then he should be charging us more. Fishing early game in Stardew is rough because your fishing bar is so tiny. Until you actually get some levels up in it and get better fishing rods and the like. Oh boy. got on them for leaving the small town. But with Karen and Nami, but Karen lived on a farm. She was living the farm girl life. That's what I just left the city to go do. There's a Crusader Kings 3 mod with this exact fishing minigame in it. I wonder what game was the first to use this style of fishing with the little wiggly bar. I was very bad at fishing in this game. Isn't that the case with a lot of people, I feel like? A lot of people struggle with the Stardew fishing mechanic. Fishing in the ocean is what made me not do fishing again for like an entire Stardew year. So I try to keep my own bobber centered on this dang fish. As the left hand right bar increases very slowly. Come on, I can catch it. I got it. Then I found out it was easier in lakes and started to love it once I learned how. I think timing can depend too. I don't have enough room for this fish. I'm gonna throw out these stones. I think we can take our sardine instead. That's right. Punished fisher's life. I'm not very skilled, so it's rough. Rough time. Just a 1-inch sardine, and it took me that long to reel in. It's hard being a fisherman, okay? I'm not used to it. By the way, hello there, cow, and welcome. Eat. There we go. Come on. I got him. Dang it. I don't have room for this in my inventory. I guess we throw the fish back. This is the issue. When you have this tiny inventory and you just want to fish, there's no space in your pockets. When I played through this game a second time, I got a mod to take out this fishing game. I just don't like it at all. It is completely understandable. It is certainly not everybody's cup of tea. But then you have the counter problem of if you want to get the fish and fish them, you have to find an alternate means of then grabbing them on. And hello there, Graviton, and welcome. These fish into the bin so that we can get some cash money. I just heard a very faint, spooky sound effect, I think? That's suspicious. Oh, right there. See that? Those are the worms. I grabbed my hoe. We got a buck. Just covered in dirt over here. We saw a couple of worms wiggling out from the dirt. We're like, oh, I love worms! And then I'm kind of digging it up with my hoe, and then I find this book that's covered in mud. Because this would be mud, by the way, since it is raining. So that means all of the pages are soaked through as well. And I'm just, like, picking this up by the little corner spine section. As I'm still holding it in my hand in the rain pouring down on it. I don't put it away in my backpack. Because then it would get my coal, wild horseradish, and daffodil all dirty. That's not happening. I go to the library and hand Gunther over there. I tip my hat at him. I hand him my mud book, placing it down on the counter. You're welcome, sir. I found this and I think it belongs to you. Milady, why can't I marry Gunther? I feel robbed. How am I supposed to have a proper hat-tipping gentleman if I'm not able to marry Gunther? Look, here's Leia. You know what? Leia actually has that little side. Hers isn't a ponytail, it's a braid. But she kind of has that then shoulder tentacle action happening too, huh? Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely, she says as rain pours down on us. There is a mod for Marriage Gunther. Oh my god. Finally. The mod that we all needed. It may not have been the mod we want, but it's the one we needed. Rain is the best good weather. Rain is good best weather. Honestly, in farming games, yes, because it means you don't have to expend a bunch of energy in order to take care of all of your crops. You don't have to spend all of the time to take care of all your crops. Let me tell you, if I wouldn't look at the TV and see it say, hey, rain tomorrow, and me just raising my hands and going, yes, that means it's a day where I can go to the mine. By the way, hello there, Thoth, and welcome. I saw that one myself like an hour ago when I took a brief look. Full Gunther seduction added. Oh man. If we actually were going in for a long play of Stardew and we're going to continue to play it fast today, I would totally go and grab that mod and we would totally be romancing Gunther. Oh my god. There are so many mods that add so much goodies. I would imagine so. I haven't really done too much looking at Stardew Valley mods. But I can only picture that there are many mods that add a lot to the game. Especially in the way of your farm. You know, you grab the mod that removes the multiplayer cap. And then you grab the mod that increases your farm size. And then you're really able to get in on that farming action. You add in your additional marriage mods, and then you can just marry everybody in town. Oh, hell yeah. I'm addicted to modding. Ugh, I played Stardew too soon, before all the hip mods existed. I think there are two big ones. Stardew Expanded adds like a whole bunch of new characters, events, and zones. I didn't get too far into it, but it seemed pretty dope. Do those additions include new bachelorette options? Because truly, that's where the real action always is in the romance. Yes, yes. Amazing. One of the girls then, I'm assuming, is named Olivia that you can marry, seeing as you're saying Olivia with the little flush face. Thinking about the hot babe, Olivia. Right there, one more spring onion. I want these because then I can eat them for energy. Could technically ship them for money, but that's what we got that fish, those couple of fish for. I really should be spending more time fishing if I want to make that cash money. Or really the fast cash. I'm playing modded Dragon Age right now and I don't recommend. Modding older games is a pain. Yeah, especially maybe if you want to have many mods and then you're all concerned about the compatibility issues. Look at all these rocks. We're gonna need to tidy that up now. I need to hoard the rocks too so I can keep them for crafting and the like later on. Also, hello there, GB, and welcome. Is that the one who lives past the train tracks? I was too busy mining to pay attention. Which one is Olivia? If they're in Stardew Valley Expanded, gonna have to look over to Archon's response there saying she was the older, rich, and fancy one. That's who Olivia is, apparently. I have not seen, looked at, knew about, or I should say I knew about it because I think my sister might have told me about it a little bit, or the fact she was using it at least. But I haven't taken a look at Expanded, so I don't know what it adds exactly. But apparently it adds old fancy Olivia. I leveled up in mining. My pickaxe proficiency increased. Now I can make cherry bombs and blow up people's houses. Oh boy, I can't wait to do it. Okay. Now we're on day 4. Bomb arc. Oh no. And of course, every morning we start out our day like a good farmer should, watering all of our plants, one by one. This is definitely something I like with Stardew, is the fact you can stand in a single spot and just water all of the crops around you like this. They do not have this in many of the Harvest Moon games, where instead you'd have to like position your character to be fixed at a singular spot, and then you'd have to like reposition yourself and go across them like that. Oh boy. Isn't the dev releasing a new game soon? Yes. The Chocolatier game, one day, waiting for it. Definitely gonna get on playing that. Got a geode from one of these rocks. There was a geode that popped out of one of these the other day, but I wasn't able to grab it because my pockets were full. But now, I've got the room. Yep, and I hate it, and it was so tedious. Yeah, with the watering. Yeah. That is just a general benefit, though, too, of when you're on PC and you have a mouse to use rather than just, you know, controller. I've hit Control W on accident while streams are going so often recently. Why does it close all of my tabs with no prompt? What is a hotkey? Like Shift Tab? I think it is. If you have... I don't have to remember. Because I use it all the time. Control Shift Tab. There we go. It opens up your recently closed tab on Chrome at least. So if you have accidentally closed a window that say had a bunch of tabs on it, you just use that hotkey. Or even then you can navigate yourself over to your history and reopen everything. Is it Control Shift W? Phil says, raising an eyebrow and deviously smile over at Willy, and Willy's like, you're not gonna trick me into doing that again. I have that option on Firefox to just always remember my tabs. I do as well for closing it, but I'm saying more if you accidentally close it, or perhaps you purposefully close it and you're like, hang on, wait a second, I want to grab one of those tabs I just closed. I changed my mind. And I find even sometimes having that option checked, there are still times where I will have turned off my computer and I'll come back the next day and I reopen Chrome and it won't open all of my windows sometimes. Disable hotkeys with Alt F4. Graviton says, smiling in complete earnesty, totally not trying to trick people. Nice try, Graviton. You prankster. You funny guy over there, trying to fool people, huh? Huh? What, you got your camera out and rolling? That way, after they close their tab and they start yelling and crying, you point the camera in their face and you go, haha, whew, pranked you. And then Graviton grabs it and uploads it to his Sick Pranks channel over on YouTube. I just hit my chest with my axe, giving it a very good battle scar. I apologized, chest. I did not mean to do that, but now you look hardcore. I'll see you around. I've also forgot. Change the color of our chest. I'm gonna make it green. In Firefox and Chrome, there's an option where it asks to confirm before you quit, but Control-Shift-W will close all tabs without confirmation. This is a kind of a specific series of keys to select. Hi, Haley.
Oh, you're that new farmer girl or whatever, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, I'm Haley.
If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be pretty.
She squints at me, kind of leaning into my face.
Actually, never mind.
That's why I like Haley. Bitch. Is because she starts out like this and is kind of terrible, but then you befriend her and she becomes a better person, and I really like that. I think it's really sweet. Oh look, there's Elliot. I race over to the poet guy. The only character with growth, or on the other hand, the character with the most growth. By the way, hello there, Pyro. Welcome. Yeah, so Haley actually turns into a good person. Or, at the very least, a better person. The new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. And there's Elliot, and that's why on his little character portrait, and then you compare it to his character sprite in-game, and they don't really feel like they match. Trying to keep the art of fishing alive, I'll pay 90G to any fishing enthusiast who catches 3 carp. I accept the quest. I think carp are river fish, so we're going to do some river fishing. So, how was your first night in the old cottage? I look at the day. No romance, only chickens! Are we gonna be like Gonzo and have chicken romance instead? Hello there, GB, and welcome. Or GBF6, and welcome. Just a guy passionate about his craft, trying to keep it going. Willie truly is the best. Alright, Alex, what do you have to say for today? Oh, look, there's Penny! Oh, we haven't met her yet either up there. The air is starting to warm up. I'm feeling pumped.
We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town.
Wait.
When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life.
Maybe that's why I like reading so much. Penny. No! As we walk over here, so you can see, this is Penny's trailer house with her mom that isn't here right now. Like she's messily left a book on the ground, though. Tisk, tisk. And then she just comes inside and starts washing the dishes. Penny! Oh, I didn't talk to you. We can do that real quick. Hello there, Carolyn.
Hello, you must be Jane Deere, the new farmer. I'm Carolyn. My husband runs the general store here, and have you met my daughter, Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair.
Penny hits too close to home in a lot of areas. Yeah. I think that's one of the additions, besides the fact that her character is very sweet. Why people like to go for Penny. That's also why everybody hates Haley, is because they talk to her and she's like,
well, you look terrible. Oh, you're the farmer person? That explains a lot. Bye!
And then everyone goes, oh, I hate Haley. And then they walk away and never interact with her. Can't blame him for that, though. Yeah. I'm assuming that Abigail also walked out over here into the forest somewhere, because I believe that's where she likes to hang out. Oh, here's Kid Jazz. Hello there, child.
Hi.
Bye. I don't really want to use maybe my other tools so much. I've only got 101 energy and I am needing to do fishing. It looks like Abigail is not hanging around out here right now. Did I meet the wizard yet? No, but I can hear him in there. Excuse me while I also grab the mod for marrying the wizard guy. Wait, that's when you do the double mod. And you get the character portrait adjustment. So that way wizard looks like a young Bishonen dude. Youthful and handsome. And then you marry him and go, oh hell yeah, now I've got a wizard boyfriend. A domestic partnership with Krobus for tax reasons. And that's how the relationship with Krobus goes. Wow. Look, singular onion. I'm looking at my gatherings right now that I've gotten for today. We got some fiber. I like that it's just called fiber. Just generically chopping out plants out here, and I pick it up and I'm like, yeah, that's plant. And I just throw it in my bag. For a moment, you thought you were gonna make the mention about the mod for making the wizard a hot witch. I mean, I thought about making the comment. And I said, nah, we're gonna focus on a hot, handsome wizard guy. But that definitely exists. I'm pretty sure there's just straight up a mod that's like to make everybody in town a hot anime lady. So why would you not leave off the characters like the wizard? Especially if you can make them into a hot wizard lady and go, oh hell yeah, I love having my magical waifu. She's the best. Linus! Linus made into a hot anime babe. Okay, I hate this train of thought. Too late, well, you've already said it. You've descended into the path. I want to abort it, but it's too late. You've already hit the launch option, and the rocket ship is taking off. You can't stop the countdown now. It's left the station. Oh. That would have been good. Oh my god. Imagine the alternative reality, chat, where I came in to play Stardew, and I set it up all like we're playing just default vanilla Stardew Valley in order to get a proper comparison to all the other farming games we're gonna play. But I walk in, and I start talking to people, and everybody's just a hot anime lady, and then Chad's like, what? And I'm like, what? This is default Stardew, right? You would have bamboozled us so hard. That is certainly though why I didn't put any mods on, because it wouldn't really be a proper fair comparison between Stardew and other games if we're playing a modded game versus non-modded other games. I swear this is the second time you've had an idea like this, but I cannot for the life of me remember what the other game was. I think it was RimWorld, maybe? Where I made the joke about doing that with RimWorld and going in with a modded RimWorld with all of the characters and their little pawns being anime people. And just going into that and going, look, this is how RimWorld looks by default, right? And hello there, Bird Bob, and welcome. And yeah, look, there it is, the meme fish. Chat, look, I've got the chum. And we never got a RimWorld stream. No, you're right. when I was maybe planning to play it. And then I downloaded it and put some mods on, and then it didn't feel like it was quite connecting with me. What I should do is go back in, maybe try out a different mix of mods, and I think maybe be a little bit more explicit with my starting ponds as well, since I think maybe part of the reason what was making me have a rough time or maybe not enjoy it quite as much are that my starting ponds weren't super great. So then, you know, it had sort of a barrier there where you're like, oh geez, why is everything so slow? It's because you started off with shitty ponds. God, I miss RimWorld. I put too many hours into that game. It's not like RimWorld has gone anywhere. Look at it. Just look out your window right now. Do you see that? Peeking out from behind the bushes? Yeah, that's RimWorld. I can help with the mod list and tips for ponds. If you need, just DM me. I will try to keep that in mind and remember it if that totally doesn't just fly out my memory pool. Because I know that you have been playing it, Kitty. So, clearly, you're up on top of all the mods right now. Oxygen Not Included has that nice option for letting you roll for certain stats. It's been a hot minute since I have played Oxygen Not Included. I mostly remember spending like an hour just resetting, re-rolling the starting characters. The dupes. I think, yeah, there were duplicates in that game. Dupes. Just to try and get ones that had good stats. Has Keko seen Ruby or Blair now, I suppose, play RimWorld? I have not. I only have 260 hours in, but I have watched maybe 500. I love RimWorld. People, it seems, a lot of the time get very into RimWorld when they get into RimWorld, huh? I don't have a nice enough rod to be able to put bait on it, so we don't care about that. And Breams and Chubs are not what I want for the mission that I have gotten from Willy, so we're just going to ship those for some extra cash, and then we will be going to bed for the night. It sure is an enthralling time sink for sure. Hopefully that's how it is with most games, is that they are just an enthralling time sink, and not like a slog. I just want Steam Dwarf Fortress, and I'm hoping it has all of the quality of life stuff that will make it the best game ever made. Slime with his fingers crossed. Oh, we got foraging leveled up. Look, now trees sometimes drop seeds, except I can't even chop down trees, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, fishing. Also leveled up. It's kind of funny. The other levels I've gotten and have included other little bonuses that I got with that level up. Fishing, however, nothing. Just a +1 rod. Rod handling. Oh! Like then you're making a comment about the Dwarf Fortress, you know, UI improvement? Getting a tile set? No, of course not. That's ridiculous. Who needs actual graphics, you say? Skipping to the just ASCII everywhere? And whereas the people that have the tile sets look over at you with their arms crossed, ASCII. Emphasis on the ass, huh?
Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as a convenient place to refill your watering can. 75 stones in 1K. That's not happening, Robin. I don't need a well. I have a little nice pond over here. It's fine. To our valued JojaMart customers,
Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operations near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to Initiative L61091 Jojico Amendment.
Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Jojo Customer Satisfaction Representative. Now, I used to work over at Joja. That's where we came before we came over here to live on the farm, and so I am very anti-Joja. I'm not going to support them. What I am going to support are my parsnips. I pluck them all from the earth. We're gonna huck some. Ooh, we got one that's a silver star. I'm gonna hoard a couple of them. That way, if maybe we want to do some gifting with them, creating something, we've got those ready and waiting. But now we're gonna have to make or take the money that we have up over here so we can buy some more plants. Get some more crops growing. I'm also gonna go ahead and pause. It is time for a bathroom break. I'll be right back, chat.
Alright, alright, alright. Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm closing the window. I'm pulling out my watering can, and I'm filling it up with water. And we're gonna water ourselves some dirt, and then we're gonna go buy ourselves some seeds. Caco is backo! That's right, it's me! The stream! The action of watering plant can continue. Not even just watering plant, but watering dirt. Oh boy. Man, this action-filled content. Definitely farming is a great choice. Also, hello there, Lawless Princess. Well, wait, Caco is back and she just turns around and leaves. No! Oh. Oh. Caco is addicted to wacko tobacco. Hang on. Now, that one's not accurate. Remember, my name? Caco. I'm clearly addicted to cocaine over here. You know, it's the cat cocaine strain. What? Oh, I have to wait another hour for this place to open. I guess I'd better head over to the river so I can go fishing instead. I knew it! My secret unleashed. Distant cocaine. Now if only I could get up with some drug dealings so I can make some money from that. That definitely sounds like a great idea over here happening live on Twitch. Wait, I look back over at the name. Twitch. I look over at the drugs. Is there something that we've never realized here before? Has this streaming platform all along been... And to your shame, don't you have work to do? Don't you? Keep going to work then. Whatever, Shane. Wacko tobacco is all green, Caco. Well, it depends on where you live. I guess, though, if you're taking that literally, that will always be green, because it is a leaf plant. And now I'm looking here at my plant options. 4 days, 10 days. I remember at one point, I definitely did some calculations to determine what the most profitable plant is. I don't remember what those calculations were. 6 days for kale. The tulip's definitely no good. I think bean is probably the most profitable since it's, reproducing. But they take a long time to regrow, so maybe we just go absolutely wild. You know, we're gonna grab a couple of other seeds, just lightly, so we have some variety available, because you never know. Just a few potatoes. And then the rest are on parsnips. We're gonna go in for the fast cash. Make sure to maximize, right? What is this bin over here? This is new. Potato. Parsnip. Is it saying I can put crops in here to sell? I'm not sure I understand. Excuse me, Pierre. What is this box? Hey, it's Miss Jane Deere, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I also buy produce from you for a good price. A little agriculture could really inject new life into the local community or economy. I should have brought my parsnips over here and just sold them at Pierre, because then I would have had immediate money in order to spend on more seeds. But I guess it's too late now. I've got 19 monies in my pocket, no chub, heading back to the farm. I've always thought blueberries were OP, but I think that summer, yeah, blueberries, definitely OP. And definitely not a spring crop. I like no context, crying face, no chub. That's one for the books. Don't clip that. Yeah, then just, and again, cry face, no jump. Oh my god. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The little piece that awkwardly hangs off. No chump. I just got my noodles in company and they only gave me like 2 pieces of tofu. You got scammed out of your tofu. Oh, jeez. Inefficient farm layout. That's right. Look at my farm and judge me. Do you see me over here right now? Miss Jane Deere? She's a city girl. She doesn't know how to farm correctly. She has no idea. How do you make an efficient farm? She's shrugging. She doesn't know. She's brand new. She just harvested her first grouping of parsnips over here. And wow, that was the first time she's ever grown anything in her life. And you didn't see it, but she was really excited about it. Bloodless min-maxing is so tedious. It's the only way to play the game, Welly. Jane Deere doesn't understand this game, but this is her life. She's living this. I shouldn't be breaking any rocks over here. I need to spend my time fishing so I can attempt to get some carp for that request I said I'd do. I'm gonna bring along some spring onions so I can eat them in case my energy gets too low. Tofu can taste bad, but it can also taste really good. Kinda like a lot of foods, isn't it, huh? Where if you just, say, grabbed some food, slapped it down in a pan, and cooked it up, it might just taste or just straight bad. Whereas if you know, season the food, it might be pretty good. Just put seeds and dirt in a lake. You won't have to water them daily then. Graviton. There you go. I, as city girl, point over and said, that sounds genius. Build your farm underwater for the true Subnautica experience. Oh, if only.
Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you'd like.
Evelyn is the sweetest. I love Evelyn. I also think her portrait is kind of funny because she looks so, like, just so small and frail in her portrait too, like compared to how much space everybody else takes up. But then Evelyn's is just like, small. What? She's a witch? Why are you shaking your head about that? There's nothing wrong with being a witch. Or are you planning to do a witch hunt over there? Her name is Evil Lynn. What, now you're judging her based upon her name, Welly? What the frick, dude? Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. He's not very successful, though. You can see him struggling on that skateboard. He's done a little spin around on it. Is that a proper kickflip? You're not sure, but you're not impressed either. And now I'm fishing over here. They steal kids so parents have more money for themselves? The witches? Oh. Oh. I'm now concerned about modding the wizard to be a witch and then marrying him. It's a good thing, Caco. I hate kids. What? So here's Baldir over here sitting as he's watching just this witch kidnap a little child, and he's like, ha 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 ha, yes, yes! I can't believe this. Put the kids to work in the mines? No! That's child labor! That's illegal and immoral! This is not a carp. This is a sunfish. What am I supposed to do with this sunfish? It's not even lit up. What good is a sunfish? Wait. What if I reinterpreted this as a sunfish? And I could give, like set up a little aquarium in my house? And then I could put him into it? And then if people ever come visit, I can go, hey, do you want to see my son? I love him. He's my favorite. And I just point to my aquarium at my sunfish. Now I can have 2 even. Gotta fill the tank with sunfish for the sunfish. With sun-kissed for the sunfish. I don't know that fish like soda very much. Would they even like sun-kissed soda? Do you think they prefer some other flavor? Though, then it would be like they're being kissed all the time, you know? Going along with those pun names. And then feed it sunfish cracker. Hang on, these are new. Plant these in the spring, takes 8 days to mature. Grows faster if planted near a body of water. We just got some free plants. I'm throwing this Joja Cola in the trash. Keep the geode. I can't use the baits. There's not really much of a purpose right now for it, so I'm hucking it in the garbage, and I'm going back home. These rice shoots? I'm planting them immediately. Haley! Haley is ignoring you. And so, another reason why everybody hates Haley. Aw, jeez. Alright, now, I know with some crops that have, like, the trellis that they're growing off of, that you're not able to walk on them. I have no idea if that's the case for the rice, and by extension, I don't know technically how close if planted near a body of water qualifies. Rice did not exist whenever I played before, but it seems like they do have to be very close, and just going that 3rd spot away, no longer do they have that little water section. Suppose maybe we'll branch it off like this. I kind of was going to separate them for the safety reasons. Make sure I'm going to be able to water them and the like. But, I wish I could dig these up and transplant them. I wonder if I have to water them. Because they look exactly the same. I don't see any visual difference when I water them. So, looks like the gray parts show you how close it needs to be. It show it on the seeds themselves or what they're planted. I guess it, I don't have any of the seeds now. They're all down here in the dirt now. So I have nothing else to reference for them. And I suppose then, we're not going to complete that request we picked up. I'm selling the fish we caught. And we're putting the rest in our container. I'm checking my crafting recipes. What do we have? Wild seeds, field snack, bombs. Nothing to really use right now. Or to make right now. Yep, still carpless. Oh, I leveled up my farming! More watering can proficiency, hope proficiency, and we got a Scarecrow. This we need to make because otherwise you have the chance of crows coming around and ruining your crops. But the crows need food! Well, I need money. I don't care what the crows are dealing with. What is this exclamation point? Advancement? As you gain experience, you'll discover new crafting recipes to increase profit and make life easier. A scarecrow, for example, will prevent crows from snacking on your precious crops. Look, it's like a tutorial it's giving us here. Raising animals, build a coop, oh, I missed this one. I grabbed the money out of my journal. And we still have 11 people left to talk to, it seems. Plus 1 hope proficiency. Ooh. Ooh. I got a parsnip. I'm looking at the rice. I'm going to lean towards, if it is in the water submerged like this, that I don't have to water it. So the only ones I'll have to water are these 2 over here. Hard to tell when it's raining. I mean, when I had my watering can too, when I was attempting to water it, they didn't have any visual change to them at all. And as I hold my singular parsnip in my hand, I contemplate, do I buy more seeds? Do I save my money for a larger bag? I check Pierre's board. 3 anchovies, I accept. I know where I can get anchovies down there at the beach. We're running down for some anchovy action. The teeny tiny fish that we can catch at the end of our fishing pole, I'm in on it. I'm down. I like the little tiny baby fish, they're adorable. Shell, I'm sorry that's not getting picked up to go into my pockets because I don't have that much space with only 4 spots here.
Itty bitty fishy. Ooh, then if I get an entire set of them.
Well, bone, I guess Willie needs them. Otherwise, I could have, maybe if I caught one of the used cans. Like, ooh. Ooh. I got a fancy quality sardine over here. God damn. But if I got a couple of anchovies, sardines, got myself a tin can, then I could shove them into the tin can, and then it'd be like, I have a can of anchovies. Or sardines. I could do it with sardines, too. Either's an option. They're both tiny fish. What if I even went wild and mixed the 2 together? If I also hoarded them, maybe one day I could make some pizza and then sneak some of the anchovies on that pizza for a prank for people who don't like anchovies on their pizza. Oh yeah, if you get a perfect catch, it upgrades the quality by 1 now. Ooh, that's nice. I don't exactly remember what perfect did prior, aside from making yourself feel good because you're like, oh hell yeah, I got that perfectly. And then you give yourself a pat on the back. Anchovines or sarchovies. Yeah, if you mix them together in the can. Extra EXP? I guess since it doesn't actively show your EXP, then you wouldn't really be able to readily tell. I've only caught star level sardines over here. No plain sardines for me, no sir. Anchovies, however, are unfortunately severely lacking at the moment. Those are the fish that I was kind of wanting to catch for my request. And now I've caught something else, but it's a halibut, which is still not the fish I want. And now, with my inventory full, we have to leave? Can't hold any more fish in my inventory. Do you think Pierre buys fish too? I know he says he buys crops, but I can't remember if he only buys crops, or if he'll buy your other garbage as well. Oh, Pierre? Pierre, I have a question for you. Hallie, but... Dang it, Willie? Yeah, he has no interest in fish. I sell my singular parsnip. Like I can buy it back. Oh no, I didn't mean to sell that parsnip. Give it back to me. Never mind. You can keep it. Well, let's buy just some more parsnips then, because they're cheap. Big money. 40 parsnips. I'm ready to spend all my day watering now. Well, why do anything but water? Can I just, put in some hex? Maybe ask the weather person if they can give me the hookups so I can have it rain every day? So I never have to personally water my crops? Oh no, I can't hold that piece of clay. My inventory's full. Just throw away these fish. A weather control device. That's what I need. Now, it's the case, right? Where you have to have an upgraded axe to... No, okay, you can. I couldn't recall... I think it's just the stumps and the boulders that need an upgraded tool. Trees, all good. We chop them down. They're in my way. At least visually in my way. I think some seeds were trying to drop from the trees. Yeah, you can see a little maple seed right here. Doesn't fit in my inventory. No space. And it's a good thing I've got those spring onions that I can eat. Chow down on. Make sure I keep my energy levels high so I'm not passing out just in the fields as I swing down my axe to hit the tree and I just fall down with it. Die, trees! Don't let anyone hear me yelling that, though. They might be a little bit concerned. And we're just gonna plant the nips. Right there, right there. Alright, 14 more. 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ah. Only the Lorax is gonna care. But what if he lives here? I haven't met everyone yet. Look at my introductions. 17 out of 28. What if the Lorax was actually one of those 28 people, huh? A large harvest of nips will soon grow. Oh no. When paired with that little nodding. The Lorax is gonna kick your ass! We're just not gonna tell him, and it'll all be fine. Shh, shh. And hello there, voice. Welcome. No, we don't want to fish at the river. That's not gonna give us any anchovies. We have to go fish in the sea. The Lorax knows. Always. Wait. Is that how Pierre knew about my need for the backpack? Was the Lorax working for him? Lorax watching me, seeing me fill up my pockets here. He was like, hey, Pierre, that new farmer? Yeah, send that guy a letter. They've been having some, storage issues in their pockets with a small rucksack, huh? And then Pierre paid him off, and Lorax went on his way. Also, hello there, Harmony. Welcome. He's like nature's NSA. Oh. Here I was hoping I'd get some peace and solitude out here in the farmlands, but no. Now I've got the Lorax to deal with instead. Oh, thank goodness, that's one anchovy. Now I only need 2 more. Hopefully we won't just get another pack of sardines. I don't recall what times the different fish appear, so I don't know if maybe we were just fishing too early in the day? Or, you know, if we just had some bad anchovy RNG and instead we're catching the wrong kind of tiny fish. This little fish picture, by the way, in comparison with my little green bar, that's probably actual size of the anchovy. You can see how itty-bitty it is. Barely even length of the real part of the fishing rod. Just a little tiny guy. More sardines. I know. The sardines want to be used. They're like, what? You're looking for tiny fish? Oh boy, oh boy. She means us! And they come swimming over excitedly, and the anchovies are like, oh, we're forgotten again. Oh my god, fast fish. Is this gonna be a squid over here? Because I think the different fish have different movement behaviors. Nope, it's an eel. Well, now my inventory... Hang on. I eat the seaweed. Me, looking down at the little plant that got stuck to my fishing pole. Drool spills out of my mouth. I eat it. It's delicious. Trash? What the heck, dude? Who's littering out here? Is this from Joja Mart? This is Joja Mart left behind. What? I didn't hear you. I'm busy thinking about something. Ahoy there! It's nice to see young folk moving into the valley. It's not very common these days. Wish I could pick the flower and just hold it in my hand and carry it back home with me. Oh god, imagine just you crunching down on a fresh bit of seaweed you reeled in. Not even spending any time, you know, not even taking the seaweed and say making up some nice sushi, hoarding it for that. I am growing rice, I've been catching fish, I could have made some sushi later on. What year are you on? I'm on year 1, day 6. See, Harmony. We're making plans over here. Today is going to be the only Stardew stream. But the plan is we're going to go through and play a bunch of different Steam games for farming sims across the Sundays now. There's a lot of farming sims that exist. We're playing them. We point at them. And we say, but what is that one like? Everybody knows and loves Stardew Valley. Almost. But all of the other ones hanging around on the platform, everyone just shrugs their shoulders at and says, like, that's another farming sim, but I have Stardew over here. Is that one even any good? And I have no idea. We're gonna try them. I'm gonna eat a spring onion before we continue fishing out here at the sea to make sure, you know, I don't pass out or something. Woo! 8? Oh. Takes up a decent amount of energy. I kind of prefer the idea that the seaweed was just sipping wet with seawater. It was down here in the depths, you know, taking a little of the sea. And so it was sipping wet. Tea weed. I grab up the seaweed that I caught. I put it down into my fancy little teacup and I make myself some seaweed tea. Delicious. Thirsty seaweed. Well, now it's thirsty anyway since I pulled it out of the water, huh? Before, it was doing alright. There's plenty of seawater out here for the seaweed. But not if I remove it from the water. Though it doesn't have to worry about being thirsty when it's in my stomach. I am a monster. Chopping down trees and ripping out seaweed from the ocean floor. And hello there, What's-It? Hello. Welcome. Tastes like ocean. 9 out of 270. I'm gonna pass out almost. Now we're at 22. We're good for another reel. Whee! Come on, anchovy. Stop. Stop keeping us away, please. Anchovy? Hello? I'm knocking at your door? I'm waiting for an answer. Maybe I should have rung the doorbell instead. Do you think they're going to the bathroom if I just... Oh! The anchovy didn't answer. Maybe I should have texted ahead of time, so knew I was coming. Maybe, you know, he was just busy preparing dinner, or maybe he went out to go buy some groceries, perhaps. And so, as a result, he just wasn't there. Oh, man. I guess that's why you should give advance notice whenever you want to hang out with somebody. Sometimes they might already have plans, so just springing up on them and going, hey, I'm here, it's no good. Maybe he just went to bed. It's entirely possible. Maybe I shouldn't have been locking on his door and coming over so late at night. Seeing as when I was over fishing there at that time, it was 10 o'clock. Halibut restores 45 energy with a gold star. Oh my god. I just want the cash, though. Except the daffodil. Daffodil goes in the box. Just like I go into bed. Oh, we got another level up in fishing. A very useful crafting recipe with the bait, seeing as I have a fishing pole that can utilize that bait, and it's not just going to sit in my inventory as a bunch of pink fish flakes. Rain? Sunny. How about some cooking recipes, though? Stir fry? I'm glad I have a kitchen where we can make up some stir fry, chat. Wait. I've got a fireplace. All I need now is a frying pan.
Hi, me sell hats. Okay, Poke? Come to old house, Poke. Bring coins.
Hat mouse. I'm looking at my money. I don't have very many coins. I don't know if I can afford anything that the hat mouse sells. Oh, that was a potato. I put the potato away. We'll keep potato in case I ever need it. I love hat mouse. How long have you known them? Couple weeks, months? Little while? Do you think I'll get along well with Hat Mouse? Oh geez, they sounded really nice on their letter over there. I hope I get along well with Hat Mouse. All profits should go towards Hat Mouse. He's doing his best. I want to support Hat Mouse's business. We need to make some profits. That way we're able to make sure that Hat Mouse is able to keep selling his hats. I bet he's been working hard for a long time, saving up his money in order to finally get it started. And if he doesn't make any money, if he has no profits, he can't keep running. The costs will be too high. He won't be able to continue to pay the rent on his business place. Oh no. Yeah, there's no way I have to water the rice in the water. Those are definitely getting watered on their own. They're fine. We leave them. Time to take out a loan on Granddad's house. The only way to make sure that Hat Mouse is able to keep in business. We're gonna have to put ourselves in financial jeopardy. Actually, Hat Mouse gambles away all of his profits on the racetrack? What? Is this true or is this just a rumor? Again, I don't know very much about Hat Mouse. Is it wise to support a business where they just run off and spend all of their money gambling, not putting it back into the shop? Now, I'm making more space over here on my farm, and I'm looking up at the cash money I have right now. Maybe I will take a slight pause and buy any seeds so that we can try to make sure or attempt to fulfill this request right here. We need 2 more anchovies. Can we get 2 anchovies? Wait, my inventory's full. I definitely cannot have the anchovies if my pockets are full. There's no room for them. We put away the garbage. What? Hat Mouse would never? He promised that last time would be the last? Were you saying that he lied? Oh. Ooh! Hi, Lewis. What's happening? What are you looking at that old, decrepit building for? Have you called a construction crew or something to tear it down? It looks like it's a safety hazard. Oh, hi there. We look at the building. Pelican Town. Oh, what an eyesore. I agree. This is the Pelican Town Community Center. Or what's left of it anyway. It looks terrible. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Uh-huh. Now just look at it. It's shameful. Lewis, aren't you the mayor of town? Isn't this your responsibility? Why did you let it get into this state? Did it just start getting a little bit overgrown? He's like, oh, it's fine. It's in fine condition, townsfolk. No problem. No problem. Let's spend some of our town budget. I don't know. Maybe we'll have an extra fancy spring festival this year. And then he spent the money to keep the community center over here in good shape. He spent it over there on the spring festival instead. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. Lewis, you're the mayor. You're budgeting it. You let us fall into disrepair like this just because nobody is coming on by to use it. You could have been spending the town budget on setting up community events, but apparently that isn't where the money has been going. Lewis, where have the town funds been going to, Lewis? I'm sure they've been paying taxes around here, right? Lewis only stays mayor because nobody contests the elections? But why does nobody contest the elections? Faintly, in the back of my mind, I think about the Lorex. The L. Lorex and L. Lewis. Mob connections, perhaps? But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Lorax and the Junimo Sprites. Nature's Mob. My god. The Lorax speaks for the trees, but Lewis speaks for the Lorax. Oh no. We're going inside. I hope I don't get attacked. Yeah, even with all the floorboards being broken, plants growing in, a little shack has been built in here that apparently he has no idea about. Lewis, have you really let this place fall into such a terrible state that there are literal holes to the ground below? Inside the building? Don't follow a creepy guy into an abandoned building. It's too late. Here I get. Oh, you want me to go inside this old building with you when no one's around, Lewis? Why, don't mind if I do. Ya-da-da-da-da. You'd think I'd know better coming from the city. Gotta get ready for work, Technardio? Okay. Hope you have a good day. And thank you for following, Badass Hobo. Appreciated. Well, I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. Those two little children, very well known for their architectural skills. They're great little construction workers. You should see what they did over at the other building nearby. It's wild. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Eh? Oh, look, it's waving! Hi there, weird little green guy! I wave at the little Junimo Sprite. What? Huh? Oh, great. Now he's gonna think I'm crazy. What's the matter? Are you ill?
There was a little thing that was just right there.
You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats.
But right behind you, look! What?
Jane Deere is high on something. High on life.
That's it.
You're worrying me, Jane Deere. See, another perfect opportunity where I say Jane Deere. You're worrying me, Jane Deere. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. For future farming games, we are definitely gonna name the character as Jane Deere, D-E-A-R, instead. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Really, Lewis? Look, you can go ahead and wander in here all you like. Maybe take care of the rat problem for me. Bye.
I'll have to come back and explore this building further.
Well, since they've dumped me right outside of it. Oops. I can't go fishing at the building. Oh, silly me. Well, time to deconstruct. Can't even clean this place up. What the heck? Lewis, we're running a farm here. We don't have time for this shit. You're the mayor, aren't you? Shouldn't this be your problem? Don't you have time to come over to take care of the rats? Make sure you take notes on this, chat. It's on the quiz later. These aren't kanji. No, they're not. You're right. Good job. That's an extra point to you, Welly. Added as an extra credit bonus. His stethoscope language. Look, see? Do you see the Mayor Lewis over here? Just hanging out, trying to play it easy, trying to play it coy. He's like, hey, can you take care of the rat problem over at the community center? I have gardening to do. He's sniffing some dirt. Is that Lewis? Yes. Look, there's Haley too. I'm rushing over to Haley.
My sister is so weird. Sometimes I wonder if we're actually related.
Her sister being Emily. Emily is very peculiar.
Hello. The weather's interesting today, don't you think? Sorry.
She's a little bit distracted by her book, and she doesn't know me very well, so she's having a hard time really conversing. Awkward small talk. And he's maybe not skilled in that department. I hit the worms, and I get another mud book. Her sister is her genetic clone created by an evil scientist in a lab. That's kind of bizarre, seeing as Haley is the younger one. So somehow they obtained, like they time traveled, I guess. Got Haley's DNA, time traveled to a different reality and made the clone. Complicated. And hello there, Mortis, and welcome. I buried that book for a reason. It's too late. Guess where that book is now, what's it? The library. For everyone to view. The fuck did I come back to? We were just talking about Haley, because we just met her and she was commenting about her sister being kind of weird. Weird that they're related by blood. And then Mortis said, oh, it's because it's a genetic clone by an evil scientist. Wait. What if Emily is actually the normal weird one? And then Emily got cloned, and then you have Haley as a result. The evil scientist said, but what if we made Emily seem more normal? And acted kind of like a bitch, right? They were planning to have Haley become an evil supervillain, and you're only able to stop her if you, the farmer, go over and befriend her. And show her a nicer way of life. Did you know that all the fish are actually transformed humans due to pollution? And if you eat a fish, it's actually cannibalism, but no one cares? What kind of place is Stardew Valley? I'm now extra concerned about the chub. I thought it was just a fish. But I guess maybe there's more than one reason it's named that. The valley beyond the stars. Stardew Valley. Literally. I've gotten another anchovy. We're now 2 anchovies in. Hang on. I put my anchovy in the box, right? My storage box back at home, and I didn't accidentally sell it, right? Now I'm concerned. Caco, you are really good at fishing, and it makes me irrationally angry. I can't catch shit. Look out, master fisherman over here. I would like to tell you I am a whopping level 2 at fishing. Very powerful over here. I adjust my overall suspender sections because I'm very impressive. I have no inventory space. It's, oh wait, no energy. 0 energy. Oh, I could have passed out there, huh? Oops, let me just eat that spring onion. That's interesting. If this was the past, I would have just passed out there. Hi! Do you have fun working on the farm? Yes! Well, that's good, isn't it? I love anything that makes me money. I have fun. Here's Emily.
Hi, Jane dear. Do you raise sheep in your barn? You can turn their wool into beautiful bolts of cloth. You'll need a loom, though. You can make them yourself if you know the crafting recipe.
Oh, Emily's pretty knowledgeable about that. Did you know that spring onions in this game actually contain springs and are the only source of iron in people's diet? Is that why everybody's so iron deficient around here? Because nobody eats them. Does that also mean when you crack them open, they've just got little tiny pools of water in there? I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. Or what if we do something different? I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. I also like misreading this and interpreting this as patience. Like, you know, he's waiting patient. Struggling to make ends meet because he's just not patient enough to do so. People come in, he gets annoyed and irritated with them, and he throws them out and thus makes no money off of them. I only recently learned that you don't have to click repeatedly to fish and only press and hold down. When I told my partner this, they nearly had a crisis because we've been playing Stardew World together for almost 2 years now, and the entire time then, you were fishing in a manner that you thought you had to do, but it wasn't. And then your partner just looks over at you and he's like, You didn't know? No, I understand. I think there's definitely been times, like playing Animal Crossing when I was younger, and catching fish there. I thought you had to keep, clicking the A button to reel it in. You didn't just have to, it pulls down the bobber, and you click it once, and then you catch the fish, you're all good. Thought you had to keep clicking, because otherwise that dang Animal Crossing fish is gonna get away. And, by the way, hello there, Sam. Welcome. I guess I should try to get patience from the neighboring towns. Well, you better start marketing. Go ask Louis. Or Pierre. They've got some hookups, I hear. Patient poaching. Hey, if those other towns don't have any doctors in the first place, is it really proper poaching? There we go. Anchovy. We've got the second one down. One more anchovy to go. I might have to bring the anchovies with me and hope that I catch one in one of my little remaining inventory slots. Because otherwise I don't know that we'd have enough time to run back to my farm, grab the 2 anchovies, and then have that third one I caught from fishing. We'll end up getting back over to the beach in order to give Willie our fish, but we're gonna have missed him. We're gonna bring it with us. We're gonna fish right outside of his building. Oh, look, Maru and Penny are hanging out together. Adorable. I hope they're having a nice conversation. I also love the way that Penny sits with her little hands folded up on her lap like that. It's so cute with her little feet pointed inward. Penny is too cute. I am pro Penny. Oh, look, there's Elliot. Hi, Elliot. Hello. I hope your new farming life is panning out as you'd hoped. Friggin' adorable. It's true. Okay, I'm looking at my 13 energy. Come on. Come on, look. We can even come out here and fish right next to Willie, in fact. Look at how much further I threw my fishing rod compared to him. Hell yeah. Anchovy. Oh, wait, that's a treasure chest. I need the treasure. Okay, treasure chest obtained. Now all we need is the fish. Anchovy, anchovy, anchovy. No! That's not an anchovy! We get anything good at least? Just some coal and iron? I can't even fit both of them here. I'll take the iron, we'll leave the coal. I'm dying. Look at my eyes. Death reigns. So I guess they removed the, or modified the fainting dynamic. There's a sardine. Wait, what? I didn't want to give it to you. Stop it. Stop stealing my onions. I wanted to have that as a snack. You jerk. It's interesting though, it still keeps that exhausted label. A sardine thief. No, he's a spring onion thief. Did you know Elliot is actually Two-Face from the Batman comics? That's why he covers part of his face and never shows the right side? Oh my god. That means you could date Two-Face? Famous Batman villain? Whoa. I had no idea. I guess he wanted to just finally try turning over a new leaf. You know, leave the life of crime. Make a better life for himself, maybe? His real name is Harvey Dent. Oh wow, this fish was easy. I didn't even have to pull my line hardly. It's still the wrong fish though. Usually people dislike it when their partners are two-faced. I get it. It's comedy. I'm pointing. The comedy has been spotted. Chat, in case you missed it, that was a joke. Comedy? Alright, next. Oh no, not another chest! It tempts me! But we also have to make sure our bar doesn't get too low from fish. So we speed away to get chest. We obtain chest, we drop down to fish. The fish. Yes! Ha 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 ha! We've got the anchovies! Willy! An amphibian fossil? I guess we'll just throw out our sardine so we can get the fossil. Hey! Oh! Ah, you succeeded, Jane dear. The anchovy is an exciting catch, don't you think? Oh, one time I caught one the size of a baby cow! Excuse me? Willie, are you sure that was an anchovy then? At that size? Well, here's your reward. Congratulations. Willie is a lying son of a bitch. But look at that face! Look at his little blush! Would he really lie? Oh, what? Oh, he didn't even take my anchovies. Hey, I get to keep them for myself and now I can sell them, thus making a slight extra profit on top of that 90G we got. He just wanted to inspect your fish. Oh, that pervert. At least he didn't ask for any chubs then, huh? Yeah, thank God he didn't want Chums Welly on the same mine track. Ho-ho! He just wants to look at your 1-inch sardine. Hey now, it's Sunday. Oh my God, you're right. Bye, fish. Now we're gonna have to go over to the museum for that amphibian fossil. Because at the moment, it is pretty ambiguous. Willing is a pirate skelly, meaning likes boats. Willy likes boats and fishing. Game theory. Willy is Wellington's human form before he became a skeleton. Oh my god. I've got some new items in stock. A deluxe fishing pole and some bait. That way you can attach, and some bait that you can attach to it. You can use bait to make fish bite faster. Hope to see you soon. Willing. Ooh, this one's got fancy paper. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake, in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. M. Rasmodius, wizard. You know, seeing this other paper type, I can only now humorously think if somebody, you know, you got your mod to make everybody in town a hot anime babe. Imagine also making a mod to reskin all of the letters so that they've been written on some hot anime babe paper too. You know, really maximize the amount of anime you're able to look at. What's farming without anime, am I right? Oh, I forgot about that. That potatoes sometimes give you multiple on a pull. Thus, really then, making maybe potatoes the better crop to be growing than parsnips. The parsnips are just nice because they grow so fast. What? I was not thinking that. The anime paper? Now you are. I wonder if there are any mods by anyone who have reskinned, retextured those letters. Or I don't know if it's just plain text that's been laid on top of an image of that paper, the stationery paper. Or if it's done more like just an image, and so then in the game just displays this image. And sure. In general, the letters remind me of the Pokemon mail. I do not recall the Pokemon mail. What I more readily think of is Animal Crossing. Though you're actually able to write and send letters to people in that, versus Stardew over here, where it's fixed. Also, hello there, Sick. Welcome. Hey. As I water my crops. Another day. Spent dying to get all my plants covered. There's too many of them. I'm gonna have to eat something now. Well. Wait, I have some algae. We'll eat some of that too. Delicious. I could eat a raw potato, that's true. The raw potatoes restore 2511. I would rather eat the parsnips then. I don't think the parsnips sell for as much. Maybe. They sell for 35. I don't know how much potatoes sell for. Ah, yes. Slimy old algae. An excellent snack. You know, I know we went to bed exhausted. I wasn't paying attention to how much energy we woke up with this morning. Did I start my day already not full on my energy amount? Because maybe that's the problem that's happening here. I can't recall. No, I'm sure there's a very few people who are paying attention to my energy bar. There's probably one person in chat that totally did notice, and they were looking over there at my energy bar as I went up to go watering, and they were shaking their head going, Caco. Do not have enough energy. This is a terrible idea. What are you doing? I know staying up late will cut your energy. But I go to bed at like midnight. I guess that is kind of on the late side when I'm getting up at 7 a.m., huh? Oh, jeez. Now, what's the request for today? I have a craving for Joja Cola. Shane, don't you work at Joja Mart? And you want some cola from there? Alright, Shane. Guess if you want it. Look, here's more people we can talk to. Here's Gus. I'm getting some supplies for the saloon. Pierre's got the good stuff. Versus Joja Mart, I guess. They're the only shops in town. 75G for a can that you fished out of the river is a nice profit. I'd say so. Just for some basically literally trash. Trash soda. Here's Marnie.
I just love animals, Ms. Jane dear. Treat them kindly and we'll become friends, I'm sure.
I don't have any animals, so I can't treat nothing kindly. I'm looking at the day, it's only the 8th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's how many empties. I look at my money. Duh, 2K! Highway robbery. I'm out. Exhaustion is pretty severe. Yeah, that's why I assume was the problem. I overworked myself and I ruined my energy levels for the following day. Hi, Penny.
Oh, did you want something?
She's busy reading. Don't bug her. Jeez, Jane. Rude. Oh, another flower. Wing. Yes, but we wanted to go over to the museum. Well, the library museum. That way we could woo our man Gunther via this amphibian fossil. Ooh, Gunther. Ooh, Mr. Gunther. Eh? He's looking at the little wood platform. Ugh. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. Oh? Oh, pardon me, my lady. What's this? You found something. Why, let me see it. He's taking a peek. He's looking over at this fossil. Why, remarkable. It's very old. Man, this guy's smart. I would love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. And I would not want to take it from you. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. He adds a little wink at the end. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. You know, maybe increase my relationship bar too. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. And then I leave. Hi, Gunther. He's gonna be thinking about me. Nobody wants to marry this wizard? I'll marry this wizard. You can have it, nerd cowboy. Here we go. Don't worry, Gunther is even going to let me organize it myself. Thank you, Gunther. I plop it down right there. Journal updated. Archaeology, 250 gold! Oh yeah. Meet the wizard. Alright, we need to do so. Oh, there's my reward for fishing. And nothing else is new there. So now we need to get a Joja Cola for Shane. 250G for a dead frog. It was a fossil though. Don't sell it short, Skelly. Come on. You should know better. You're a skeleton yourself. You just look at other ones and go, it's the same since it's dead.
The trees look nice today, don't they?
So why did you become a farmer? I want to make tons of money.
It's more real than living in the city.
Following Grandpa's footsteps, and I wanted to escape my own life. Well, if we were looking about the forced backstory the game gave us, it would be 2 and 4. Probably 4.
That's pretty much the reason I came here too.
Oh. Leia's also escaping out to the countryside, huh? Fine, an ambiguous amphibious fossil. Hey, that's what I said earlier too. Oh look, there's the mom. Hi, Mom.
Maintaining a household is difficult work, but somebody has to do it.
I like this picture that she's got on the wall that's just a series of different houses. Very artsy. Or very architectural. Let's head back to the farm so I can plant these seeds that I've got, and then we can go ahead and take a trip over to the wizard. Hi, Harvey. How you doing? We sell a few over-the-counter medicines at the clinic. Feel free to stop by if you're feeling exhausted. I know that being a farmer is pretty tiring work. Don't overdo it. Too late, Harvey. You should have given me that, helpful tip yesterday, because I've already overworked myself from fishing. The line, catching the fish, it's really hard, okay? Swinging out a fishing pole takes way more energy than just swinging a hoe at the ground or hitting a rock with a pickaxe. And apparently I was one seed short. Do I happen to have any wild seeds in here? No? Well, that's a shame. Wonder if I could find one real quick. That bird, for a second, I thought it was like a helmet, and I was very confused. Why is there a helmet on the ground? That doesn't make any sense. Those don't exist. Not around here, anyway. There we go. Mixed seeds. Oh my god. It's a few gifted subs over there. 20 gifted subs from Twitching Pickle. God damn. Thank you, Pickle. That's really nice. Whoa. Whoa. Heck. Thank you. Oh, jeez. And then I don't know what to say, because it's like, how do I say thank you properly? I don't know. Thank you, Twitching. Thank you, Pickle. The Twitching Pickle. It's very appreciated. It's a late Christmas present, but I guess better late than never. Hey. A late present? If anybody said, but you gave this present to me late, I don't like it now. I hate you. You're terrible. I think they might be the asshole, huh? Imagine Pickle wandering over and going, hey, here's 20 gifted subs, then sorry, it was meant to be kind of like a Christmas present, a little bit late, but here you go. And then I look over and I go, oh, so this is supposed to be like Christmas present, huh? I think you're gonna have to give me something a little bit better because you didn't do it on time. I think that person is in the wrong. Oh, we did get some more seeds. Look, we can plant them. I've got energy. Off we go. 1, 2, 3. Exclamation point feet. Ha 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 ha. Callback. Wow. I mean, also though, even commenting on late Christmas present, even as just a general gifted something, is still very appreciated regardless, even with no Christmas context. Wow. Now I keep my inventory clear. I have so many daffodils. Look at all of those. Alright. I'm mourning my loss though. Or I guess it's not really a loss, but my lack of dog. We're a week in now and I still haven't gotten my free dog. What's even the point of moving to the valley if I don't get my free dog? That was included on the brochure that Grandpa included in the envelope. He said, hey, along with getting free house, they're gonna give you a free dog too. Where is my free dog? At least I can get some free seeds from the weeds. Oh yes, we wanted to go over and check out the wizard. I hope he hasn't gone to sleep yet, though I would be concerned if he was locking his door at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Give Caco an inch and she takes a mile.
I'm gonna need you to double your gifted sum amount. Eee!
Terrible. Huh. What's the wizard? Maybe he's kind of like whispery spooky. Huh. Come in. Do you think he shops at the same hat shop that Gunther shops at? That nose of his. He does have a very powerful nose. I am Erasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths. Mediary between physical and ethereal. Master of the 7 elementals. Keeper of the sacred okay, you get the point. And you, Jane dear. And say every time, and you, Jane dear. The one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Yeah, that does look like a little chalk drawing with some candles around it. Very pretty, wizard. Behold. Wing! He summons one of the Geonomo sprites. What? Is that okay? The Geonomo sprite doesn't look like it's having a very good time. You've seen one before, haven't you? Let him go! They call themselves the Geonomos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. Probably because you're capturing them inside a chalk-drawn summoning circle. They don't like that. Why would they talk to you, wizard? You're just a bully. What? I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. What about the plate that I saw over there? It had weird text on it. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. Don't touch anything while I'm gone. I quickly run over to taste his soup. You'll never know, right? What? You teleported away, but then you just walked back? Did you teleport outside in order to enter in dramatically? Wizard? The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Geonomo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. Sips on all the potions? Yes, taste all of them. One with the forest. What do they mean? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Just erase all the ritual lines? Surely that won't summon a demon? Erase or modify them? I start erasing them, thus modifying them, so when he goes over to try to summon another Geonomo sprite, he accidentally ends up with the demon? Also, I swear, this dang wizard expression, every time. He likes what he sees. Wait. The wizard when he spots your chub. Come here. And hello there, Sea Boomafoo, and welcome. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. But it's Sunday. I like now every time. That's the new thing. But it's Sunday. Why are we doing this? Oh no. The wizard, when it's not Sunday and he sees your chub. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Ah, can you smell it? Judging by what I joined in on, that ain't the only thing bubbling. It's getting steamy in here. Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Well, actually, I already took a sample of that, wizard, when you weren't looking. When you had teleported away. Ooh, ooh. I hate wizard. What? Don't let you hear what's it say that. This is his husband over here. I think I'm turning into a zombie. Do you see how, like, green-skinned I am over there? Oh no, the tree. I'm seeing the trees. They have been freed from their earthy bonds, free to explore the world. Out and just in this leafy atmosphere, the trees approach. He is the Lorax, the wizard. Oh my god. That's how he's been watching me this entire time. The magic! The forest magic! Also, hello there, Just a Man Dude. Welcome! You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo Scrolls. You know, imagine getting the power of forest magic and all it lets you do is read another language. It sounds like kind of a jip, right? Like, you got robbed. The Junimos aren't afraid of him because of dark magic. Would the Junimos be very happy with the fact I'm able to read another language now? Seeing as he's using non-Junimo magic, I'm kind of concerned. It's the Hat Mouse. Right now, he's selling a sou'wester.
Hiya, Poke. Did you bring coins? Good. Me sell hats.
I'm looking at the time. I'm buying the hat. He's adorable. Look at his little tiny hat. Guess what? Now I've got a hat. Oh look, it puts my hair in little ponytails too! So I might not have big ponytail anymore, but now I got two little ones. Adorable. Can you only marry one person in Stardew? No, but I believe in the more the merrier. I like the idea that you're describing a relationship or marriage with multiple people as a more the merrier situation. Oh my god. What's better than one wife or husband? Several of them! Give me more! Ha ha! Everybody in town now is my spouse! Yes, yes! Where's the mod to make it so that you can marry everybody in town? You're sad that everybody in town is single? So you just marry everyone. No one's alone now. Yes, that is what I want in my Stardew game. That's a lot of love. I swear there are games that have that as a selling point. There's nowhere there isn't. Well, you can't marry everybody at once. I know in Rune Factory 4 you can date all of the bachelorettes at once. Here you are over here. Character looking at all the boys and you're like, but how am I supposed to know which one I want? I know, I'll just date them all. That's what I did because I wanted to see all of their romance events and I couldn't decide who I liked best and who to marry, so I dated all of them after I googled it and made sure it was okay to do so. I didn't want to make the boys sad, though they do have lines of jealousy dialogue if you are dating multiple characters at once. They'll make like little offhanded remarks about it or something. Like, I believe in Rune Factory 4, you're able to take people along with you to go like adventuring, traveling. So if you take one of your boyfriend girlfriends into your party and you walk past one of the other bachelorettes you're dating, that other character will then play a little voice line that will be something along the lines of like, what did I just see? Because they see you, their girlfriend boyfriend, out with another girlfriend boyfriend character, and it's pretty good. It doesn't really impact much beyond that, yeah, but it's funny. My progress has been saved, and I wake up. No, I forgot to make the Scarecrow! The crow has destroyed my farm! Look at that missing plant. It's ruined. My farm will never be the same now. Caco thinks cheating is funny. That's right, my true actual opinion fact. I think cheating is funny. I look at the camera, nodding, smiling, giving a thumbs up in approval. This message has been approved by me, DistantCacophony. As I go over to the tab, we need 50 wood, 1 coal, 20 fiber. Wood, coal, fiber. And then we craft my new boyfriend. Caco, careful, people might clip that. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Nobody ever clips anything on this channel. It's fine. Look. It's kind of funny looking at it afterwards, though. I haven't encountered any crows yet. It says, as you think about the crow you just witnessed. I clip stuff. Yeah, there are some. I'm just teasing. It's alright. I understand. I'm not much of a clipper myself either. I always, if I watch a stream, I watch the funny happen, but I rarely clip it. Especially if I'm on particular streams, you know, you're over there watching, and you're like, somebody else will clip that. There's also just a case of, now I feel like I'm going in too long for it. Because it's like, I'm looking over here, and it's like, I clips, I'm like, no, don't feel legitimately bad. But what if it isn't a joke, and they're actually hiding behind legitimate sadness? Guilt! Oh no! And then I rail in on it. You have to make a funny title as well. And Brainy tells me I'm not funny enough. I should listen to Pinky more. Oh my god. Like Pinky in the Brain. Chat, stop listening to Brain. He's an asshole. Listen to Pinky. He's a lot nicer. Pinky will support you. He's gonna motivate you to do a better job. Brain? He's just gonna whine and complain the entire time and tell you to do stuff that you don't really want to do or don't understand, right? Forget Brain. It's all about Pinky. But Brain doesn't say narf randomly. That's just another reason why you should listen to Pinky. Also, hello there, Con, and welcome. Hello. Narf. Man, does that mean if I just started throwing in a wacky word at the end of my sentences, just, you know, every now and then I'll just be like, narf? Is that the real comedy? Would I level myself up as a streaming persona? Or add more of a streaming persona character to myself? Hello, everybody? Welcome. It's like when the cat girl anime say nya at the end of their sentence. Do I add, like, do I start saying game at the end of my sentence? Do I start saying level up? I'll just be walking along. Oh, wow, I'm playing Stardew Valley right now. We're gonna go sell our parsnips over at Pierre. That way we can get some money and some more seeds. Level up. Only one way to find out. Your catchphrase was hell for a while. Has it stopped? I don't think, you never think about how often you say a word, right? You just kind of naturally, if you do have a word you say a lot, you don't really think about it. And then all of a sudden, someone's just like, hey, you say hell a lot. And then you look at yourself in the mirror and you say hell. And then you look at yourself enhanced in the mirror. And then you say, oh God, I just did it.
I feel like it lessened? Maybe?
Well, it's entirely possible. I don't think about the just like offhanded words like hell, do you? Oh God, oh hell, fuck.
An entire string of hell! The fire, the chaos reigns!
God damn, I can't get the thought of Caco as a Pokemon just saying Caco, Caco out of my head now. Fan art idea. A Caco Pokemon.
Caco, Caco!
How awful. It's not awful. It's like comedically awful. And then the faint sound is hell. Oh. Would you, like, maybe faintly be hearing crackling fires behind me? The sign of hell? Hellfire? Yep, there are those Caco demons in Doom too. Are those actually cameos by me? You know, there was actually a while back, I had drawn, of course, the Caco demon emote. And there was one day I was like, you know, should I redraw this maybe? Make it look maybe a little bit more fitting, perhaps? Remake it? And I did a little testing drawing and redrew it with different outlining styles of more like a Caco demon variation of it. So I made it have one big eye, and then I gave it two little pointy teeth. And I was always tossed up about it, so it never was actually swapped over or anything. But it does vaguely exist out there. I don't like this part of Caco lore. Please let it not be canon. The Pokemon part or the Caco part? The Caco demon part. Did you make it sexy? Are you... Oh my God. Two small front teeth and a singular eye. It wasn't... They were, like, the orc style coming out from the bottom. She didn't say it was a Caco demon in clothes, so... It was inspired by Caco demon, okay? It's not literal Caco demon. I liked Futurama, chick, okay? Oh, I see. Baldir just has a thing for Cyclops girls. Got it. Write it down, chat.
Just spending a little bit of time, also, to make maybe a little bit more of my farm. A little bit tidier over here.
Ah. 6. 4. Well, I better stop chopping down trees then. Just throw all of our garbage into our chest over here. Okay. I suppose then we can do a final peek over at the community center. See what's happening over in there. Since we can now read those slates, thanks to Rasmodius. Oh, hello, Haley.
Nice makeup. Or wait, are you even wearing any? I'm bored.
Probably have some dirt on my face, and she's like,
Ha! Nice makeup. Well, I'm bored.
thanks, Haley. And here's the foraging bundles now. I do have some wild horseradish back at home. Got daffodil, leek, dandelion. Leek is the only one I don't have. Looking at the time, what I would want to do is make up some of those wild seeds. That would probably be maybe the safest way to try and get that leek, unless I wanted to run around all over the place. Leek D's, thank you, Phil. That's the comedy joke. That right there, Leek D's Chubbs, right there. I'm pointing at it, there it is. Thank you. Wait. Thank you. I'm gonna finish up and pick these flowers over here. Wonder where some leeks appear. They're wild growing around somewhere. They're just not quite. Oh, look, there's Abigail. I don't think we've actually met her yet. Or maybe we talked to her one time? I'm here all week. Great. Very good, Phil.
Ugh, I'm not in a good mood right now. I said I'm not in a good mood. What do you want?
The little angry pulse there. And then there's Pam, apparently, who's also angry.
Hey, you! Don't be snooping around the trailer when I'm out. Got it? Sorry, but I gotta be cautious with strangers.
Jeez, why are both of them in such a bad mood? Maybe the bad mood was rubbing off on each other? I'm just gonna go clean up the area behind Joja. Oh, heck. Oh, jeez. I wish I could take this, whatever's in this wooden box right here, and take it with me. Just casually rob Joja and feel no regrets.
Hey, that is private property, ma'am.
You only see the back side of me as I run away. Oh, I forgot about Shane. Shane? What do you want? Go away. He wouldn't be so mad if I had actually remembered his soda. Unfortunately. I didn't remember his soda. I quickly dive into the bar, and I run over to the soda machine. I buy a cola. Yeah, we still have the delivery request. We rush back outside. Shane, look, I swear I didn't just buy this for you from the vending machine. And then he gives me the same amount that it cost, but now he thinks I'm a little bit cooler. Delivery check. Wait. Advancement check. And that's right. Video games chat. Are you ready to play Journey of the Prairie King? Here we go. We shoot, and we use item. Look at those, like, zombie dudes coming over to try and kill me. I kill them. Kill them before they get me. This is like Monster Hunter. This is what my life in Monster Hunter is like. As a heavy bow gunner, monsters come running out at me from many directions, and I just shoot them until they get me first, and then I take damage, but then I just drink a little health pot, and I keep going. Coin, that's for me. I like being rich. I could buy things later on at a shop. You have a sick cowboy hat too? Of course I do. It's unfortunate that I lost that one little, like, weapon box I had in my inventory. I would also make sure, or like to make sure, oh no, it's an extra life. I need that life in case ow! They snuck up on me. Caco plays Monster Hunter? Yes, look at the screen. Right now, that's happening. But no, yes, I do play actual Monster Hunter as well. Rise, since it released on the PC, I've been playing that. I've been in on the Monster Hunter action. Oh, hell yeah. Since I've already got item in my inventory. Woo! I auto-use the one I picked up. Look at me shoot. I'm so fast. Get away from that. No, my coin! Oh, coffee. Well, at least I can have a drink. Sip. Yeah. I tried Monster Hunter Worlds and I didn't know how to monster hunt and felt stupid, so I gave up. Man, and even on Worlds gives you more information help than other Monster Hunter games. They don't really hold your hand very much with the older ones. They do more so with Rise and World, though. But, yeah, so if you say Generations in particular, yeah. But I'm dead now. My career as the Prairie King has ended. This other arcade game, though, it's got a skull-shaped keyhole, so I can't actually play it. And we've met all of these people out here, so we're just gonna leave. Monster Hunter Rise goes through so many tutorials, it's almost an info overload. Yeah, they give you a lot more with Rise. They locked Junimo Kart? Weird. No, Junimo Kart is just an unlock later. I think that's how it's always been the case for that one, where you've had to find the key to unlock and play it. Or it was, can't recall, if it was just straight that key you found, or if you got far enough in Prairie King if it unlocked it. Either way around, it was never just available up front. And now, we go to bed early tonight. Huh, so comfy. Oh, I even leveled up with farming, getting that sprinkler craft, and this is where farming really takes off. Oh, you know, I never even went to the mines. I should have been going to the mines so I could collect ore to make those sprinklers so I could really improve the farming happening. Because, I don't actually have to manually water all my plants. Like I can see the railroad up here, even though I can't get to it. Huh. Regardless, we made it to spring, day 10, and we're at the 4-hour mark. And since if we were continuing to play Stardew Valley, you know, then maybe I might continue playing it today, you know, making the stream a little bit longer. But there's not really that much of a point otherwise. This was quite fun. But this is our initial point of comparison then, chat. What are other farming games on Steam like? Are they going to be comparable? Are they going to be mediocre? You know, they might have some good ideas and the like to them, but you play them and you're just kind of like, it doesn't quite hook me. How wacky will they become? Who knows? We'll find out. We'll try them. We'll see how it is. But thank you, everybody. Will they have handsome wizards to husband? I hope so. Though even if they did, we would never get to that point. Because we wouldn't be playing for long enough. I mean, look at me here with Jane Deere. I'm nowhere near romancing anybody. Or will they allow you to harvest the souls of the damned? Find out next time. That's right. Thanks everybody for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who resubscribed as well as followed. And thank you again to Pickle for the 20 gifted subs. The madman. Very appreciated. And even for those who don't sub at all, just are here to watch, come by, even if you don't even talk in chat and all you do is lurk, it's still all very appreciated. You're all great. Thank you. Thank you. Farewell.